Lane attends the Emmanuel Baptist Church. He's involved in football, baseball, and wrestling. Lane was named this year's Who's Who Most Athletic. He is currently attending Southern Tech and is enrolled in the carpentry program and plans to go to the Chickasaw School to Work program for plumbing after graduation. Our junior candidate, Miss Kiera Miller, and her escort, number 24, Lane Rawls. The sophomore candidate is Miss Peyton Nicole Buckaloo. Peyton is the daughter of Jeff and Ashley Buckaloo, big sister to Jeffrey and Ty Buckaloo. She's involved in cheer, basketball, and BPA. Peyton plans to attend college to further her education and become a nurse after she graduates high school. Peyton is escorted by one senior, number 54, Hunter Toots. Hunter is the son of Josh and Chris Toots and Nikki Toots, little brother to London Toots. He attends the Calvary Baptist Church. Hunter is involved in football and plans to work after graduation. Our sophomore candidate, Miss Kaden Nicole Buckaloo, and her escort, number 54, Hunter Toots. Entering the field at this time is the 2021 homecoming queen, Miss Alexis Barnes. Alexis is the daughter of Brandon and Kenna Barnes, big sister to Kinsley and Colton Barnes. Her grandparents are Ron Morton and Jan Morton. Alexis attends the Hennepin First Baptist Church. She's involved in fast pitch softball, slow pitch softball, cheer, FFA, and BPA. She plans to attend college and major in nursing after graduation. Alexis is being escorted by one senior, number 2, Jake Parker. Jake is the son of Greg and Joni Parker, little brother to Trey and Dane Parker. His grandparents are David and Nancy Bingman, Dale and Karen Parker, and the late Ron Parker. Jay attends the Emmanuel Baptist Church. He's involved in football, baseball, and basketball. Jake was named the 2022-2023 Who's Who Mr. DHS. He plans to attend college after graduation. With Alexis and Jake are the flower girl, Mavis Foster, and crown bearer, Colt Montgomery. Mavis is the daughter of Heath and Corey Foster, little sister to Drew Foster. Her grandparents are Chris and Lori Foster, and Tammy Edwards, and the late Jack Edwards, and her Dennis. She is in Mrs. Rody's kindergarten class. Mavis attends the Midway Hill Baptist Church. She's involved in ballet and jazz at On Point Dance Studio, and she loves to pester her big brother Drew, and she is definitely the princess in charge. Colt is the son of Casey Rogers and Jared Montgomery, little brother to Carson Birch, Quentin, Abby, and Emmy Montgomery. His grandparents are Darren and Amanda Rogers, and Dixon and Jennifer Montgomery. Colt is in Mrs. Curtis's kindergarten class. He attends the Midway Hill Baptist Church. Colt enjoys hanging out with his big sister and her friends, playing on his tablet, and playing with his dogs and cats. Our 2021 homecoming queen, Miss Alexis Barnes. Her escort, number 2, Jake Parker. For the flower girl, Mavis Foster, and the crown bearers, Colt Montgomery. And now, the moment has come. Jake, will you please place the crown on the 2022 Davis High School Wolves Football Homecoming Queen, Miss Anna Merrill. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2022 Davis Woods Football Homecoming Queen, Miss Anna Merrill.
teammates. Hey, Mr. Morgan said we are not doing the veterans recognition.
Yes, he texted me during this.
I know that was me.
Yeah.
He texted me to tell you.
Okay.
So.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game will conclude the 2022 homecoming activities. Earlier today, the annual homecoming parade was held. A special thank you to Blooming Boutique for the use of the stage decorations and for the flowers. The Davis High School Business Professionals of America members for helping organize the parade, the class sponsors, parents, and to all those who contributed time and effort for this event. The parade featured the homecoming candidates, football players, cheerleaders, band members, class entries, student organizations, Davis Alumni Hall of Famers, and various community entries. All right, students of Davis High School. Here are the results of today's class floats. In fourth place, Sonic, the seniors. In third place, Burger King, the freshmen. In second place, Wendy's, the juniors. And first place, McDonald's, the sophomore class. Congratulations to all the winners and entries. Special thanks to Blooming Boutique for the stage decorations and the flowers, for the homecoming candidates, Flower Girl, and Cranberry.
You know what I did? I didn't do shit. I know who did it.
Danny.
Yeah, that's cool. I bet I could pick people that.
Oh, I'm sure you could. He said he got a service manager job somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow afternoon, homecoming weekend will conclude with the Davis High School Alumni Banquet that will be held from 3 to 5 tomorrow afternoon at the Davis Schools cafeteria. It is a come and go. All alumni are welcome to attend, as well as teachers and retired teachers. Tonight, we would like to honor the newest inductees to the Davis High School Alumni Hall of Fame, Matt Cowan, Chris Foster, and Jeremy Hoffman. Matt Cowan graduated in 2001. He and his wife Shasta have 3 children, Jacob Ferris, Carter Cowan, and Kinley Cowan. He attended East Central University in Ada, graduating with a bachelor's degree. He works at Energy Transfer, where he is a plant operator. He and his family attend the Pathway Church. His DHS memories include playing football and basketball and singing in the executives. Matt Cowan.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Chris Foster is a graduate from the class of 1982. He owns and operates Chris Foster Trucking and Foster's Repair Service.
This game ought to be easier than
He is celebrating 30 years in the trucking business this month. His wife, Lori Rogers Foster, also a member of the DHS Hall of Fame, is a graduate of the class of 1985. Together, they have 2 grown children, Pete Foster and Sarah Foster Chapel, both DHS alumni. They also have 4 grandchildren who attend Davis Public Schools: Drew, Maggie May, Mavis Kate, and Millie Joe. He and his family are active members of the Midway Hill Baptist Church. His favorite memory is passing all of his classes and graduating. Chris Foster.
You need one to talk? Yeah. I can say it and talk.
You need a mute button too?
Jeremy
Sometimes I
is
need
a
a mute
graduate
button.
of the DHS class of 1997.
No, because I say some bad words
He
over
and his
here. I'll
wife
probably get y'all in
Lisa
trouble.
have been married since 2000
No,
and have 2
Brent,
children,
the
Cameron
mics
and
are pretty
Easton
good about
Hoffman.
just being direct.
He is the
Right.
owner
Like
of
if
Outdoor
mine's not, if
Solutions
it's not right
and
in front of my face,
Pro
you can't even hear
Solutions.
me.
He and his family attend Pathway Church. Tonight he joins his grandmother, Joanne Puckett, in membership to the DHS Alumni Hall of Fame. His greatest DHS memory is winning the state 1995, Jeremy Huffman. Good fans, let's give it up one more time for our newest members of the Davis High School Alumni Hall of Fame, Matt Carroll, Chris Foster, and Jeremy Huffman.
I don't know what the heck I did. Damn. Studying now?
Yeah.
Well, next Davis Public Schools
There might be.
like to again express its appreciation to Mac Trainers, Whitman Nowlin, and Scott and Tanner Bullock for the donation and installation of the new handicap ramp and seating area located on the north end of the home stands. Thank you for your support of Davis Schools and Wolves football.
He's good.
He's not good. He doesn't have a good song at all.
You didn't listen to November.
I listen to all of them. They're all horrible. I wouldn't want
Cole Winslow.
Cole Wetzel.
We're going to watch. We're going to this concert tomorrow.
Are you? Where's he playing?
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Cole Wetzel.
I do too.
I wasn't real impressed.
I mean, we're not 18-year-old girls, so we shouldn't.
Right. Yeah. Well, the tickets were free and a suite. Might as well go.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's why I'm going. I'm going to get
Smash.
smashed.
What are you trying to say? You're trying to get across the line?
Yeah, I called him. I said, "Did I get my tail got me? That guy and his girlfriend wants to go." He goes, "Well, actually, we're not going. You want all six?" And I was like,
You're like, yes, I do. Heck yeah. So you twisted my arm. I guess so.
And you did get Luke Combs, right?
"Yes." I got one night of Luke Combs. He's 2 nights.
That's fine. As long as you got. I don't got to see him twice. I just need to see him once.
I got Saturday night because I figured that'd be better for everybody. I almost got Friday, but if we were to make it get to the playoffs, it'd be right around there.
I don't know where I put the
He
points
wasn't
go,
ever in
so
there.
apparently I'm not going to be
Oh,
throwing
really?
statistics out this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your sacks as invocation to the playing of our national anthem. We've had a request for prayer by the Davis High School student body. And here to voice our prayer tonight is Miss Madison Adams. To be followed by the playing of our national anthem by the Pride of the Arbuckle.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Hey, we are live from Wolf Field.
Man,
And
I'm glad that sun's finally going down.
yeah, no, it's great. Welcome everybody to homecoming. We've got your Davis Wolves taking on the Lexington Bulldogs tonight, Bobby, and Brad Bentley here as well. Bobby, I don't want to sound overconfident. I hope this is a good one.
You know, again, I'm with you. I don't want to sound overconfident, but I do believe this game should be as easy as a cupcake in an easy bake oven. I'm just saying.
It should be. It should be. We're hoping.
But that's what I'm
hopeful.
going to go with. You know,
Brad.
I'm not saying anything.
No, Brad's not. Brad did have his popcorn. I saw it.
He did.
Yes.
So yeah,
it was gone before the game started.
it was.
So,
Congratulations to homecoming queen Anna Merrill.
and yeah, absolutely. You know, we tried to get that on the screen for everybody to be able to see. I know we were having some audio issues, but we hopefully you got to saw it. Sophomores, I believe, won the homecoming parade today for their float. Kind of a different theme for this year. It was fast food.
Fast food, which I kind of liked. I like the idea. So.
One of my favorite things. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Braxton Griffin dressed up as Ronald McDonald is probably the most fitting thing I've seen
And then,
ever in a homecoming parade.
Wasn't Fisher Smith the Hamburglar?
He was. Which
is awesome.
You know, some other guys. I saw Cutter Gillett at a Wendy's table dressed in a wig, which was pretty funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, some good things in the floats today. Band sounded good marching down. They're going to get ready to go off to Tisch tomorrow for the Chickasaw Festival. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, go down and check out the Chickasaw Festival. Check out the band. Going to be competing down there in Tishomingo. So lots of stuff going on this weekend.
Absolutely.
Alumni Banquet, I believe, is tomorrow.
Yep.
3 to 5, I think is what I heard somebody say.
Cafeteria, come and go.
Yep. So check us out. Congratulations to the Hall of Fame inductees for the Davis Hall of Fame. Jeremy Hoffman, Chris Foster, and Matt Cowan. So congratulations to those guys for doing that. You know, man, I'm ready for a ball game, guys. We got about 17 minutes to go before time. We're actually going to take a quick break, get some commercials in for our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we'll be back here in just a minute.
So
you got something to say first?
I was going to say, and this pregame is brought to us by
D&D Collectibles.
Yes.
D&D Collectibles.
You got to go, man.
I've been trying. I haven't gotten down there yet.
Yeah, you got to go. You know, we got to get you in there, man. There's a lot of cool
I'm gonna
stuff in there.
have to get with them. I need to. We'll set up a time. I'll go in there.
We got a few.
I'll film it.
Oh, okay.
I'll walk.
All right.
I will do something. We'll walk in. I'll buy something.
We'll just do a live pregame from there one time,
That would be awesome.
and then we'll go do something else and let Brad have the game.
No.
Yes. We're gonna go look at the stuff.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna take a quick break, and we will be back here in just a few minutes for the kickoff of this ball game.
That's what we're talking about right now. I heard the sound just drop out.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free.
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options, and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank.
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer.
First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Custom Jewelry. Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Test, test, test.
Hey, there we are. Whoa. Hello.
Whoa.
Squealy.
Way.
There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back to Wolf Field. Jared Morse, Bobby Alexander, Brad Bentley. Real quick, also want to say a quick shout out to all the fans from Lexington that are going to be joining us tonight. Glad to have you. I know some of you.
Fair warning.
This is a biased broadcast.
We have been accused of being biased in recent weeks, and we own that accusation.
Yeah, I'm all about. I'll scream and forget what I'm supposed to be doing, and
yeah, we are 100. This is a student-run organization from Davis High School, so please understand that we are a biased broadcast. It is in our name.
There's only one team we're rooting for in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we don't wish harm on anybody.
Of course not.
But we definitely want a winner in this game.
We want to beat you.
Yes. So
in a nice way.
If you're joining us from Lexington, we're glad to have you. We're glad to have anybody put up with our just absolute
shenanigans,
blunder talking for the next 3 hours. Man, going to be a good district game here tonight.
Yeah.
Wolves looking to go 2-0. Lexington on a rough season thus far. They are 0-4, so they're looking for their first district win. in a District 2A4. It's kind of new for the Wolves. Only half new. You know, got rid of teams west of I-35.
Yeah.
Brought on some teams east of I-35, or more teams east of I-35. Lexington being one of those teams. You know, got rid of Washington and you know, well, we didn't have Washington. We had Marlowe. Marlowe moved up to 3A, but Washington now has the teams that Davis does not have anymore, Comanche, Frederick, and that other town. I will not say their name. But, you know, we're added. We got Lexington tonight, going on the road to Kingston next week, and then come back home for Marietta.
Marietta and then Atoka. We got a 2-game homestand.
2-game homestand, okay. The Wampus Cats coming to town.
That one ought to be interesting because I think that's the one Brad is gone for. So
yeah, that's the one.
It's
Brad
all
is,
me.
Brad
and
is,
Bobby.
Yeah. Oh man.
It'll be a party, Brad.
Yeah,
it will be a party.
You're gonna have to listen to that one.
See, hey, I'm just letting you guys talk right now. We're just getting ready for it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Prepping.
You know, there are probably people telling me to shut up.
2:32 to go before kickoff here.
2 minutes before the kickoff.
So you only have 2 more minutes. You got to deal with them. So hold on.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's that. Yeah, that's pretty true, actually.
Yeah. So we talked about district just a little bit. So, you know, big district game last week against Holdenville. Holdenville went into that game undefeated, and I'll tell you what, it was a heck of a ball game. What did you guys think about last week?
Man, I think. Well, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
You go right ahead. I'm okay with it.
I don't think anyone expected the athletes that we saw on Holdenville's side from the Davis standpoint. I think Holdenville expected it, but I think Davis went in there with a mindset of what we thought they had, and they were kind of surprised. Caught us off guard. Athletic quarterback, you know, athletic wide receiver.
Pretty solid running back.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, Wolves came out with a win. So you know, you always take a win at any chance, whether it's ugly or not. A win's a win, but I definitely want to see a little more toughness on defense. You know,
I want to see a lot of those holes get filled up on the defensive line.
Yeah. New guy on the defensive line for us tonight. Brody Rogers is starting in this game.
Okay.
Mitchell Garrison out. I believe it's a concussion type injury.
Yeah, with concussion. I was talking to Stewie in the hall this week.
You know,
that's what it is.
And I hear the boys talk all day long, so I don't know if he's out. I've heard a couple say he's out indefinitely. I've heard a couple of them say he won't be back this season. A couple of them say just a week. So I don't really know how long Mitchell is out, but I hope Stu gets back soon.
Pretty good variety there, either indefinitely or 1
yeah,
week.
I mean from now until the end of time. So
hopefully it's not a Tua injury.
Oh man, that was bad.
Boy,
bad. But yes, I hopefully he gets to come back pretty quick. You know, and back on the full field for the Wolves. But tonight, filling in that spot is Brody Rogers, senior. So hopefully he gets
media member.
Brody Rogers. Hopefully he's able to fill those gaps that we were talking about that we saw kind of open up for Holdenville last week.
So Wolves will receive the kick here, guys. They are headed from the north end zone.
Lexington, very Tennessee.
They do kind of look Tennessee. Ooh, straight kick.
Whoa.
That's going to go straight up. It's fair caught there, about the 50-yard line. I'll tell you what, the ball looked like it almost came out there. Fielded that time by number 12, Melton.
Yep, that's Trey.
I just went blank there. I'm like,
Melton.
whoa, which Melton? So in funny news, it looks like our referee tonight is Mark Melton, and I believe that's not Mark Melton Law Firm. So
no,
there apparently are two of them. So the Wolves will take over 1st and 10 here at the 49-yard line.
So
Wolves are going to come out in the flex bone here. Parker in the shotgun. Malachi White is going to go in motion. Rawls with the handoff there. He's going to pick up about 2 yards on that run. That was Lane Rawls, number 24, the hammer.
I think we're going to see that a lot.
Yeah, I think you're probably right on that. What I want to see out of this is that we control the line of scrimmage, we get off the field defensively, and that we do slow, methodical jobs and get out of this healthy is what I would like to see. Wishbone look this time for the Wolves. Parker under center. Handoff this time is going to go to Malachi White. He's got some room to
Malachi.
run, and he is out in the open field. This may go the distance. Trying to run into the corner, and he is going to get there.
I think he got tripped
he's
up.
In,
and
I think.
He fell right in. Well, yeah, I mean, he saw the gap, took one quick cut to the right, and he was gone.
So 47-yard touchdown run that time by Malachi White.
Wow.
And that did not take very long.
No.
11-14 to go in the first quarter. Wolves leading 6-0. Number 13, our new kicker, who is named
Levi Pullen.
Levi Pullen to kick here. Pullen's kick is up, and
I believe it is good. It is
good.
Yeah. We had some power behind it, too.
Levi Pullen's kick makes it 7-0 with 11-14 to go in the first quarter. Wolves strike back on that 3-play drive. 51 yards altogether, 49-yard touchdown there.
Well, Brad, that was quick.
That was quick.
We're still in the 11th minute.
Well, and
of the game.
I'll tell you what, when we went to the traditional wishbone there, Lexington loaded the box, and when they missed up front, there was nobody back there to catch him. So
real quick, we get ready for a Davis Wolves King Surveying kickoff. But before we get to that, I want to talk about Malachi. I talked to Malachi last night at team dinner, getting to serve the team. It was a fun time. But I asked him, I said, 150 yards? He said, 2 carries. That's a good start.
There you go.
That's a good start.
So the problem is, I don't know if he can go over 100 yards on the second carry, but if he can,
he might find a way.
He could do it.
The fact that
might take 3.
The fact that he even has can
like
get close.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
And again, what I kind of liked about that is that's the first time that I really remember them featuring him between the tackles. They've ran him a lot on the edges. That time it was a straight in between the guard and the tackle there. Gets past that initial line of scrimmage and kicks it outside. Is able to outrun him to the end zone. Levi Pullen's kick is up, and that's a nice kick. It's going to be caught about the 25-yard line.
Reversed.
A little reverse there. Going to be brought down.
Tackled by Jackson Bonner.
Number 9, Jackson Bonner.
Nope.
Number 8, Ty Barnett.
Yeah, that is Jackson Bonner. The 8s and 9s on our uniforms look similar.
Jared, that might be some old man eyes coming through there, man.
No, we're not talking about it, Brad.
Okay.
But no, it's
we had an age discussion earlier.
And I was just talking to Jackson Bonner's grandfather, Gary, who I go to in Lexington. But they're
here
usually watching us, but they're
here tonight.
They're here tonight.
Okay, so twin receivers each side for Lexington. Lexington in the shotgun. Handoff's going to go up the middle here, and again, nowhere to go that time by him. Number 14, Tyson Moss there in on the tackle, amongst also number 24, Lane Rawls. Good job up front that time by 71, Brody Rogers, kind of plugging the hole up front there. Okay, 2nd and 10 now for Lexington.
Yep.
Trips formation to one side. Quarterback's going to try and roll out. It's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He just airmailed that into the second round of the stadium.
I think he saw.
That was 78 for the Wolves in applying pressure.
78 and 45.
78, which is Colton Rawls, and then 45, which is the frosted tips of
the Polecat.
Polecat.
And Spencer Clinton getting pressure on the quarterback, forcing him out, throw the ball away. So we're at, what, 3rd down 10 now?
3rd and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, Wolves looking to get off the field here. 3rd long. Again, trips formation to the far side of the field, single receiver to the inside. Quarterback's looking to throw the ball. Ball comes out quick.
That was a nice pass.
It's going to be short of the first down. Nice pitch and catch there, but again, just a...
It was a nice, clean pass. It was a good-looking ball.
Again, it's not going to be enough, though. It's going to be a completion of about 3 yards there. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 7. Ball at the 33-yard line, so it looks like Lexington will punt. I never like to see the punter with a broken arm, so he's got a cast out there. So it's kind of hard to catch football sometimes when you're playing in a cast. So this could be interesting. Good job catching the ball and getting the ball up. Ooh, lots of pressure that time. Nice roll. It's gonna go out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Brendan Rawls back there to receive. Just kind of let it go over his head. Nice punt. Wolves will take over their second possession.
I don't think I'd ever seen that for a punter with a cast on.
Not when he's punting. Yeah. Again, did a good job catching the ball and getting rid of it. There were a lot of Wolves around him trying to bring a little pressure. So Wolves take over. Another wishbone look this time. Parker is under center. And again, you see Lexington kind of crowding that line of scrimmage. Luke out on the outside. Ooh, got him. Ooh, I thought that might be. Got him right there on the edge. I thought it might be a.
He hooked him right there on the jersey.
Yep.
And so, which, I mean, as long as they don't have the pads, the back of the pad's not a horse collar. So
gain of about 4 there. Bring up a 2nd and 6. He just kind of went down kind of awkward there. Flexbone look now. Linville in motion. Handoff goes underneath to Lane Rawls. Runs over the first 2 guys. Picks up the first down. Nice run of about 8 yards there.
Lane dropping his shoulder, putting a few people in the dirt.
That first guy wanted no part of that.
Nope.
He's like, nope. I'll let the next guy do that. So 1st and 10 now. Wolves at the 40-yard line.
And it's enough for that very first. Davis was first down and 10.
Another wishbone look this time. Excuse me, a flexbone look. Malachi White going in motion. Handoff goes back underneath to Rawls again. Lane Rawls.
He's gonna get close again.
Another gain of about 7 on that first down run. And they are getting gouged up front. Good job by the offensive line of really moving some bodies.
Oh, yeah. No, they're pushing people around in there. I think I saw 77.
What was the number?
R77.
77 is
that's Jacob McClellan. He had his man. He was going to take him all the way to the locker.
McClellan's a strong kid. We've talked about that before. You know, he's a big kid. Gets that big body moving. You know, you can move somebody. Low snap that time. Quarterback's just going to keep it and pick up what he can. Stiff arms the first couple guys, unable to get away, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7. So loss of a couple there.
Just a bobbled snap. I mean, that no fun. That happens.
No, he did a good job of not letting it get away, though. The snap was a little off. He's able to kind of bat it down with one hand and pick it up and pick up what he can. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6 at the 47-yard line. Another flexbone look. Malachi White in motion. Ooh, ball's on the ground. Lexington's going to come up with it. Not a clean handoff. You know, we had that almost happen a couple plays back. This
Gotta
one,
hang on to the ball.
Again, quarterback just kind of put it in the breadbasket there and pulled it out on what looked like a quarterback keep.
Fumble recovered by, looked like number 1, Buddy Cormany.
So Lexington now in good field position after the Davis fumble. Lexington at the Davis 40-yard line. Pass, a little swing pass out into the flat. It's got a little bit of room to run there. Good job that time by number 17, Seth Knapp, bringing the guy down after a short gain. I thought he was going to break through that tackle and keep going, but good job of him, Seth, just kind of holding on.
It's kind of hard to see that dreamsicle orange on that white uniform. It's hard to see the numbers.
So 2nd and 5 now for Lexington after that 5-yard pass. Getting pressure up front, another swing pass out on the edge. Got to be careful there. Ty there came and delivered a little bit of a hit, but you got to let that one go.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can flag you on that, depending on what you do.
For the pass intended for number 7, I'm going to guess it was Gage.
So 3rd and 5 now for Lexington. I would think they are probably going to go for it on 3rd down and 4th down if they're unable to get it on 3rd. We'll see. Quarterback drops back to pass again, looking for the ball downfield, running a little out route. Oh, catches it over the top. Again,
that
just a
pass from number
there's
one.
There's a touchdown.
There's laundry
there's
on the
flag.
field. So.
Okay. So right now, where it says pass caught by number 10, Ian Kaywood, the junior.
We've got a hold on Lexington, so that's going to come back. But I'll tell you what, we can't let that happen. We tried to undercut that play, and we just didn't even get close to making a play on that ball. So, again, good news is that doesn't come back to haunt us, and we can use that as a learning experience because those are not the fun times to watch tape when you get where they cut it and you have to watch that about 4 different times and you're getting toasted.
Yep.
And again, I understand what the safety was intending to do there. Just you can't do that. You gotta keep the guy in front of you, unless you got a direct play on the ball. So 3rd and 10 now from the 40-yard line. Quarterback is going to roll out. Still looking to just get out of bounds.
Number 45, Spencer Clinton, was hot on his heels.
Also number 30, Brendan Rawls in there in pursuit. Tell you what, Lexington's upset. They thought he got hit out of bounds. So Lexington now facing a 4th and 10 from the 40-yard line. So again, looks like they're going to let their punting team on. So Davis is going to stay in a safe return. Oh, nope, they are going to roll somebody back here late. Low kick, if they can get there, they're going to kill it at about the 4-yard line. No, less than that, 3.
Yeah, it's about the 3-yard line, 2.5 maybe.
So Davis dodging a bullet there on the hold. Again, long touchdown pass is called back, and after that, Davis is able to hold defensively, and they get the ball at their own 3-yard line. So this is where we want to see what we can do offensively. We got an opportunity to make a long 97-yard drive here. Take control of the game. That's what I want to see us do. Wishbone look this time. Quarterback under center. Looking to get out on the edge. Seth Knapp, he's at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and ran out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
I just got a text message from a friend of mine. I won't shout him out online. I don't unless he wanted me to. But I got a text because I have friends on the other side that says you could cheer for Lex a little.
Again, we are biased.
He knows it too.
I bet we could, but I bet we don't. Maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
So 42-yard run that time by.
I will say those passes have looked good. Like the passes they threw have looked very good.
So Wishbone look again. Parker under center. Quick handoff goes to Lane Rawls. Pick up about 7 on that run. Looks like they're going to mark it down at around the 47-yard line. Now on the Lexington side of the field, and we've got a timeout here, a Lonnie Tepechi at Pebbles Real Estate timeout.
Thank you again to Lonnie Tepechi for sponsoring what we do here. We couldn't do it without our sponsors.
I did not see who. Did you see who made that? Who called that timeout? Was it the Wolves or was it Lexington?
I am not sure who called that timeout. I apologize. I have not talked a lot. I'm trying to keep stats over here for us at the same time.
Bobby?
Yeah, well, you know.
I wondered why it sounded so much better this time. Just kidding. Just kidding. Fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'll be quiet the rest of the game if you'd like. And
I hope we have more viewers the week he's gone just so we can say we did.
I hope you do, too.
If you're out there.
Yes.
Hey, you probably will be. I don't even know if I'm going to be gone. That's the scary part.
Oh, okay.
I
just make sure. Yeah, that's true.
Just don't show up.
It'd suddenly be a whole lot better.
You've already built it up. I mean, people
they're looking forward to it now, right?
Yeah, it's on their calendars.
That's
people
right.
are writing it down.
I know it. They're like, please, that's the one
Putting
we
in
want to
their
listen
phone.
to.
That's the game I'm watching.
This is the game.
Is the one.
And all it says is no Brad.
That's exactly right. That's awesome. Actually, it doesn't even say that. It just has a Brad like the Ghostbuster sign with a mark through it.
That'd be the best.
5:14 to go in the first quarter.
That'll be the game the Nash Neville's watches.
Yeah, it will be.
No Wishbone. When we refuse to say it.
2nd for the Wolves. Again, 5:14 to go in the first quarter. Been a lot of possessions for the first quarter so far. Parker's handoff. He's going to keep it himself this time.
Go Jake.
Makes the initial guy
Nice,
get. He's out
block.
on the edge. He's at the 25, 20, 15, and he's going to be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
Great blocking downfield by our receivers.
Trey Milton, number 12.
He was all over him.
Really set that block and allowed Jake to get probably an extra 10, 15 yards down the field. So
that time Lexington really keyed on Lane Rawls, and they've been getting a heavy dose of him, so I can see why quarterback's able to pull it back out, follow behind him, makes that initial guy miss, and he is off to the races, gets brought down at about the 15-yard line is where they're going to mark him. Another wishbone look here. Quarterback handoff goes to Malachi White. Malachi White makes the first guy miss. He's kind of grabbed around the waist there and brought down after a short gain.
Cheerleaders are throwing stuff again.
I think it's cool. Anna Merrill is down there cheering in her crown. The homecoming queen, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's hilarious.
I'd wear it if I wanted.
You got it. Might as well show it off.
Yeah.
Maybe next year, Bobby.
Yeah, maybe next year. I can hope. Hashtag Bob for homecoming queen.
I like it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Queen Alexander.
Queen Rob.
Queen Rob. That's going on a shirt.
Look like
it's your new gamer tag for esports. Shout out to Davis esports team.
I think that was Lane on the run.
It was down to the 9-yard line there.
We promise we're watching the game.
Sometimes.
Shout out to the 141 we have watching right now.
All right.
That seems like, a little lower than what it has been, but I think a lot of the Davis fans are here.
A lot of the people are here tonight, so for a big homecoming event.
So 3rd and 4 now for the Wolves. About the 9-yard line. Lane Rawls is he's gonna. Oh no, I thought it was him, but
Jake Parker.
Jake Parker on the keep. Both of them were in the end zone, so it didn't matter. But at the end of it, Jake is going to run that touchdown in from 9 yards out. .258 to go. Wolves now leading 13-0 with the extra point to come.
Levi Pullen.
Pullen's kick is up, and it is
good.
Hey,
so Pullen's kick was great, but it comes from a snap by number 43.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Sophomore.
I think I might know that kid.
You might. I've seen him hanging around your house, and I think he probably eats half
like
of your grocery bill.
But that's facts. Okay.
But no, Maverick
Alexander.
Maverick Alexander.
Maverick Alexander with the beautiful snap.
Now that we've all said his name 5 times in the last 2 seconds.
Actually, that snap was a little high.
I was actually going to say
it was a little high,
before
but
Mr. Morse came in there and talked about it. It was a little bit of a high snap. So Matt, get it down.
That's out of character for me.
Nice job by the holder there of
bringing the ball down. Seth Knapp.
Laces were out, right? Yep. We always want the laces out.
That's right. Nice soccer kick by Levi.
Little Ace Ventura quote there for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, I know. Appreciate it.
Levi,
sometimes you help other people, though.
Hopefully Levi's family is watching from California.
Oh, wow.
They're out there a lot, so hopefully they're getting to watch from out that way. But
so with 2:58 to go, Wolves are now leading 14-0. 2:58 to go in the first quarter.
So as we get ready for a Davis Wolves King Surveying kickoff, sponsored by King Surveying. That's good. Man, I don't know how to word that. It's King Surveying.
King Surveying kickoff.
I thought that was beautiful.
It's fine. It's good.
Here goes Pullen's kick. It's going to be fielded about the 25-yard line. Another little reverse this time. Good job by the Wolves of staying home. We got a flag there. Brendan Rawls, Ty Barnett, and Jackson Bonner are the 3 people in on that tackle. Let's see where that was at, or what they're going to call here. I know where it was at. Looks like the penalty is going to be on Lexington.
It must have been a block in the back then.
Could be a
holding. It's going to bring them back to the 25-yard line. So Lexington with the 1st and 10 at the 25.
They're trying to get there's a car in the end zone. They're trying to get the headlights to turn off.
Fans, if you will check the north end of Wolf Field, there is a headlights on. Please turn your headlights off. White car in the north end zone.
Mr. Mapes getting forceful
wow.
there.
I may be mistaken, but I think that might be some of Davis's finest out there too, because I think that might be the couple police officers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't. The police are actually over there trying to figure out. I don't know.
So
if
I don't know if
what's going on.
I don't know if anybody's in there, or maybe it's theirs. It doesn't look like it's a marked vehicle. I don't know, but everybody keeps looking at that car. I would I would sure be uncomfortable if I had to walk to my car all of a sudden to turn the lights off.
Yeah, like I'd be like, whose car is that? Like I don't know. There's a police officer coming here to the press box. This is getting a little weird, guys.
All right.
5-0.
Oh, looks like they have identified whose vehicle that is. And
it looks like the police officer's doing a great job. They're actually just kind of leaning.
They're shielding it. Look at that. They're like, we're not going to let those blind those kids.
As we get ready, they're going back to play.
Up, here we go. Two
bad.
receivers each side. Again, nowhere to go that time.
No.
Good job that time by the defense.
There's a couple. Yeah, it was a pack of wolves on that one.
Looked like there was a pack of Rawls there for a minute.
Yeah.
I saw 24 and 30 were the first two off the pile. So loss of 1 is going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I wouldn't even begin to try to mark who made that tackle because there was a bunch of them.
A lot is a bunch.
Uh-oh, I see somebody making the walk of shame out to their car. Shotgun look this time. Quarterback rolls out, throws it out in the flat, overthrew his receiver.
That's a pass intended for number 7, Gage Legase.
What was his last name?
Legase.
Legase?
L-A-G-A.
Being chased down by, Lane Rawls was on a mission to go get that quarterback, and he just tried to get rid of it as quick and let it say a little bit too much on him.
So 3rd and 11 now for Lexington from their own 24-yard line. Quarterback's going to roll back to pass.
Should have been a hold right there.
Yeah.
But tell you what,
they're
going
to
to
say he caught that. They're going to say he did.
Wow. It was a nice looking catch.
It looks like it may be just short of the first down. It's close. Nice completion, but it's going to be short of the first down, but not by much. It's going to be a 4th and about 1.
Caught by the senior, number 9, Ezra Falkenberry.
So here we go. Brendan Rawls is going to draw back to recover this punt. Low snap.
Bounced it.
Whoa,
almost.
Two guys went after it. Fair catch is called.
I think Brendan got it, though.
I'll tell you what, it kind of went right through his arms there. Good job by Brendan of kind of coming up with it. Scary play.
Scary.
We've been a little sloppy with the ball so far in this game, so we got to tighten that up. One fumble, could have been a second turnover there. So
I don't really like punt returns.
Yeah.
Never have. It's just
I like
let it bounce somewhere. And I'll go get it.
Oh, thank you, Lincoln Riley.
Hey, I don't care.
Oh, I don't even want to say that name.
Mr. I don't want to return the punt ever again. I just want to fair catch them all.
I mean, if that's me as a fat kid back there, I don't want to return that punt. Hey, look, there's Brendan. Brendan's going to run the ball.
There. He got it right there. Nice game. Nice pickup of about 6.
All the dang OU fans have to turn. Oh.
Ooh.
Me and my orange will sit over here and be happy.
There you go. 4 yards on that first down play. Ball's at the 45-yard line now.
Speaking of a fear of the color purple, this week.
Oh, shots fired again. Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, bad low snap there again.
Okay, that is not the first time that's happened this evening. And I don't know. There's a miscommunication. It could be just having played center. Sometimes you just snap it different. It's just weird sometimes.
3rd and 8 now for the Wolves.
But there needs to be, there's some kind of lapse in communication that needs to be sorted out.
Well, we got to play cleaner. That's what we got to play cleaner here. We can't, again, we've been able to get away with that so far in this game, but that changed at some point. Option out on the edge. He's got some room to run. Seth Knapp's going to pick up the first. Pick up about 11 yards on that run. He's going to bring up another first down for the Wolves. Wolves back on the Lexington side of the field at the 47-yard line. 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
And it's another Wolves first down. 1st and 10. Wolves at the Lexington 46.
Parker shotgun formation is going to give the handoff goes to Malachi White out on the edge. Kind of ran down from the backside there.
Lexington's watching him now.
It's going to be a loss of 1 on that run.
34 Williams. They're on the bench for Lexington. Loss of a yard.
And that's going to bring to an end the first quarter. So after 1, 14-0, Wolves leading with the ball at the Lexington 47-yard line.
We're going to keep it here.
I do want to go.
Hanging out.
I'm a big guy. I like to eat, and this is not a secret.
Oh, yes, definitely.
If you are in town after the ball game, A&W at the interstate, staying open late tonight for all you Davis fans or Lexington fans if you're in town, to serve you, because not many places are open in a small town.
Sure.
America after football games. They're staying open late till night, till 10:45. Go get you some food. Go get you a burger and some cheese curds.
Nice, my favorite. Yeah.
Root beer float. Oh,
yeah,
corn dog nuggets.
Delicious.
Go see them, because if it goes well for them tonight, they're actually going to start doing that for all home games right here in Davis, which I think is awesome for the community.
You bet.
So
out there, the interstate, Highway
7.
Yeah.
Yep.
7. Exit 51.
Exit 51.
55.
55 is one back.
51 is where Falls Creek is.
Oh,
right.
okay. Yeah, all right. I had those backwards. So here we go. 2nd and 11 for the Wolves.
And
quarterback's going to keep it. He's out in the open field. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jake Parker.
Great run there by Jake.
With a great run, and he's so good at that fake, because I thought Brendan had it again and wasn't real sure what was going on.
Jake Parker's 2nd touchdown of the game, had the 9-yard run on the last series. This time able to break off about a 47-yard touchdown.
So I'm not exactly sure what time, clock-wise we started the game, if we actually started at 7:30. But we had like a whole 30-minute first quarter. It's 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Ooh, Poland's kick is up and bounces off the front of the crossbar. Is no good. Kind of went straight up. I don't know if anybody, if there's any pressure on it. Kick went straight up, came down.
But I'm saying, like, I would like to see things move. Not that I'm in a rush to get home, but, that's a long time.
That's a long quarter, definitely. But
so Lexington put the ball in the air a lot.
Yes, they did, which stops the clock.
Which they don't have much size up front, so they're probably going to have to do that. You've noticed when they ran the ball, there hadn't been much there. Davis kind of controlled the line of scrimmage, so I've got a feeling it may be a long game because of that.
Yeah, and I mean, when Davis has touched the ball, and they've scored quick. So a couple of really big runs, big plays, explosive plays, which we've gotten accustomed to seeing the last few games. That clock did not take very far. 12 seconds off the clock in this quarter. Levi Pullen gets the setup for the King Surveying kickoff after that Davis touchdown.
We'll have our next draw.
Pullen's kick is going to be a low squib kick, kind of takes a weird bounce, goes out of bounds right there at the 35-yard line.
That was almost really dangerous. There was 2 flags thrown there. I'm not really sure what happened there. If there was,
that was a weird kick. It kind of went.
It almost looked like it was going to stay in bounds.
It looked like it planted.
One would have been definitely for the kick going out of bounds.
I don't know if the other.
It could have been a sideline because they were all pretty close to the line.
Because normally you don't see 2 guys throw a flag.
So here we go. Let's see. We got
same.
false start on the kicking team. It looks like it's what they're going to call.
Okay.
That's difficult to do.
That is.
That usually means that one of your defenders crosses the line before the kick takes place. Is usually where you get that penalty. But so Lexington takes over at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard penalty. Quarterback handoff goes up the middle again. Not anything there. Now he's able to kind of fall forward for one, but Spencer Clinton and Brendan Rawls in on the tackle there. Clinton's had a good first half.
He has. He has. He's been playing real hard.
Again, I'll tell you something that I've also saw is, we haven't mentioned him a lot, but Brody Rogers has done a good job holding up at the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, he's
plugging there's been nowhere for them to go between the tackles, and part of that is him being able to stand his ground there. Twin receivers to each side. Quarterback's going to draw back in about a 7-yard or 7-step drop. There's a hold. I think that's going to come back here. Pass is incomplete.
I would foresee this being
that kind of being
denied,
a thing. Yeah,
or declined. Sorry.
So that was number 54, Hunter Toops. I mean, he had Lexington defender had. I mean, lineman
had a pretty good hold of it.
Had a hold of his jersey and was moving him around.
Oh no, it's holding against Davis.
Oh
wow,
that didn't look okay.
Wow, I saw the hold on Toops, but I did not see the Davis hold.
We weren't really looking for it, Brad.
Yeah, that's true. So first down off of the penalty there for Lexington. Ball now at the Davis side of the field at the 46-yard line. Again, Wolves leading 20-0, 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Quarterback's going to roll out, looking to throw the ball downfield. Ball is caught after about a 4-yard gain there. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the center for Lexington has a beautiful ponytail, though. Have you noticed that? It's very long.
In the wind.
It's very long. Ball now at the 41-yard line. Gain of 4 yards on that completion. Another Twins look this time. 2 receivers each side for Lexington. Quarterback in the shotgun formation with the single back next to him. Handoff goes to the tailback. Tailback's got some room to run. He's out in the open field. Brought down at about the 25-yard line. So, we've been talking about kind of plugging the middle of the field there, not giving them that lane. They had a nice lane that time, so some people got moved on that play. Gain of 15 on that run is going to bring up a 1st and 10 now at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at the Wolves 26.
Going to call the after the play here, the Lexington Center's ponytail, flowing helmet whip.
There you go, flowing helmet whip. I like that. That's a good one. Toops in on the play there. Gain of about 1 on that first down play. Ball at the 25-yard line. So Lexington threatening for the first time
Davis
tonight.
Need to get a little more pressure up front.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've done fairly well.
Yeah.
But starting to kind of get gashed in the middle there.
High snap. Quarterback's able to come down, throws downfield, and again, 11 there in coverage by Dalton Heffley. I thought he undercut it a little bit.
It's almost like I don't think he got a hand on it, but he got enough hand in the way of the receiver for the receiver not to come down with the ball. So.
Now, the one thing I would, I know that they're trying to create a little separation there, so it's less likely to be a pass interference play, but you almost have to got to keep that guy in your hip so you know exactly where he's at, so he can't make that completion over the top of you. So 3rd and 9 now for Lexington. Number 7 goes into motion, so we've got 3 receivers to one side. Fake handoff. He's going to look to throw to him in the flat, incomplete pass.
He had to get rid of that because he had.
He threw that 90-mile-per-hour fastball. That guy had no chance at it.
Because looked like.
Brendan Rawls, I believe.
No, I'm not saying it.
It was Rance Digby.
There you go. It's going to bring up a 4th and 9, and again, you would expect them to go for it. It looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. Ball still at the 25-yard line, so good opportunity here for the Wolves to get off the field here if we can get a little pressure and get to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to draw back, looking to pass on a little crossing pattern, and again, makes the guy miss. We've got a flag that gets in the end zone. Let's see what the flag is.
Can you call it a horse collar if he doesn't finish the tackle?
I don't know, but way too much space on that one. Just kind of he had an open lane on that little crossing route. Looked like a little post that he ran. Played off of him a little too much. It's a completion for a touchdown, but there is a flag down, so let's see what the call is. Touchdown is good. Face mask on the defense, so it'll be face mask on us after the touchdown.
Okay, so
Lexington to go for 2.
Not quitting.
No, they're staying in the game.
So 20-6, 2-point conversion attempt here. Quarterback's looking to throw the ball down the field. There's a flag again there. It's going to be intercepted in the end zone, but again, there's another flag.
There is a flag down on the play.
That interception was by number 11, Dalton Heffley.
Looks like it was a offensive holding on that play that was declined. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So with 9:23 to go in the second quarter, Wolves leading 20-6.
Mr. Mortz, I see you trying to.
I'm interested, and I'm learning it as I'm watching you do it.
Yeah, it's using a new stat app tonight, trying to keep up with some stats for us to give us some talking points because, sometimes we ramble on.
Sometimes.
Or we don't talk.
So we get ready for the – actually, it's going to be a minute.
It's going to be a while.
Yeah, I thought it – yeah.
So, guys, I kind of feel like we're sleepwalking through this evening.
I
hate to say that, but
especially
offensively and defensively.
Yeah, it's not very clean on offense where we've dropped several snaps and everything.
I would like us,
defense,
I think,
we're not tight at all.
I think we're a better team. I think it's, we got to step on their throat and get this one over with. But again, we're going to have to play with some momentum. And we're going to have to play with some enthusiasm to do that.
699-3501.
So after the 2-point conversion is no good, Wolves now leading 20-6. 9:23 to go in the first half. Dakota Carter and Seth Knapp back deep to get this receive this.
To receive the King surveying kickoff. Onside kick.
Onside kick is going to be caught in the air by number 6, Luke Linville.
Actually, I think that was 9.
No,
Jackson
it is Jackson
Bonner.
Bonner.
Yep.
Yep. I thought he was going to call a fair catch, but I think he wishes he would have because he got hit as soon as he did catch it. And that was not an easy catch to make. Now, there was a flag down at the end there. The referee just picked it back up, so let's see what that was called. But they're going to call, I think they're going to call
interference.
Kick
catch
interference
yep.
on Lexington. So I guess he did make the motion.
Yeah.
So that's going to give the Wolves excellent field position here. They are on the Lexington. They'll start with the ball at the Lexington 39-yard line. So again, let's see if we can be crisp here. We can keep our
hang on to the ball.
Yep, hang on to the ball. Punish them up front.
Just some cleanup stuff. I don't think it's been a bad game for us, but
no, not at all.
Mental mistakes and things like that.
So heavy look this time by the Wolves. Handoff's going to go to 24, and that's going to be a touchdown. Right up the middle. Tell you what, played very well up front that time.
Offensive line got a good push, made a big hole, and Lane just took off.
56, Mason Tomlinson and Spencer Clinton, both that crackback. Nice job kind of creating a pile and creating a lane there.
4 lane.
So touchdown, one play, 39 yards for the Wolves. And hey, we said we'd like to see him be a little bit cleaner. I think that would qualify.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
For sure.
So Levi Pullen's kick is up, and it is no good, off to the left.
Oh, okay.
Missed it to the left. So it's now 26-6 with 9:09 to go in the second quarter.
We're going to stay here.
There are no breaks, Brad.
We're just going to stay till halftime, Brad.
Like
we just want to hear you talk, man.
Ooh.
You don't get a break.
My voice needs a break.
Does it?
Yep. It'll probably be all right. We haven't been talking much. Too much, but all good.
Let's see.
163 people we got watching with us tonight.
Nice. Thank you for joining in, Wolves fans. And if you're not a Wolves fan, still, thank you for joining in.
Thanks for jumping in with us.
You always got the mute button. I'm just saying, right. You always got the mute button.
That is factual. Again, we are 100% a biased broadcast, which we have been accused
Student
of.
run. The only thing that like we said, we're talking heads. I mean, we got kids running everything else, like pros.
They are. They're seasoned veterans now,
they
right?
Are.
Oh, I thought you were saying we were pros.
Let's talk. No, we know better than that. Let's talk through who's doing what tonight.
We got Alexis Davis on the laptop. We got Aiden Lynch on the camera for us. Chase, I really don't know what Chase is doing. Sevy Adams, Hayden
Say
Edwards.
here like you were reading.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else we got. Stella Baker and Kinsley Barnes on
social
media as we get King
bounce
Survey
off
kickoff.
Bounce off the Lexington player. Lexington's able to recover, but going to be a negative yardage play there. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 25-yard line for Lexington. And again, we need Lexington to start being able to run the ball a little bit, because this game is going to take about 9 hours if they don't.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure that was Ty Barnett down there to make the tackle, and I don't know if anybody else saw it, but man, he got hit hard.
Somebody got hit. The good news is the guy fell
still
down
made
that
the
hit
tackle.
Him, and then I was going to say, when the other guy got bounced back, he was right there. Trips formation to the near side of the field this time. Handoff goes to the tailback. Tailback's got a little room to run. Hey, I take that back if he's going to run like that. We don't want them to be able to run.
That's kind of what I want to see.
I want to see us stuff the run.
Yeah, because I think that's what's burned us the last few games.
Yep.
We're giving too much in that middle, so definitely want to see that kind of see those guys stuff those holes a little bit better. 7
yards on that first down play. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Well, I'll get this here in just a little bit. I found some stuff. Found some stuff.
Quarterback's going to roll back, looking to throw downfield. He's got some pressure up front. There is a flag down, which I think is going to be a hold. Quarterback's going to get rid of it, able to hit his guy across the middle. Again, there is a flag in the backfield.
It was a good-looking sidearm pass number 4.
Let's see what we got here. Holding again on the offense is going to bring that back.
Real quick, because I found these just a couple of seconds ago. In the second quarter, we got Kingston, who we take on next week, over Colgate, 21-0.
Okay.
Marietta is down to the Atoka Wampus Cats, 21-0.
Who we have coming the following week?
Hey,
Yes.
didn't we have the conversation one time? What the heck is a Wampus Cat?
You know.
It's a mythical creature, Brad.
That's exactly right. Okay. Okay.
And then Holdenville is at Tishomingo tonight, leading 8-0.
I hope their wins are as mythical as their mascot when they come to town.
Yeah.
Ball goes back to the 22-yard line now. 2nd and 13 for Lexington.
2nd and 13 from the 22.
Oh, there we go. There's going to be a sack by number 44.
Wyatt Fielding.
Wyatt Fielding off the edge. Kind of
wild
fielding. Wild fielding.
He is the wild one.
You know, he kind of came on a delayed blitz there around the edge and had a clean lane. Quarterback's backside was left unprotected and able to get the sack there. He's going to bring up another 3rd and about maybe 14, 13 right in that ballpark.
Ball something.
So,
you're going to find it.
Yeah, eventually. I was going to hit everything else in there, right?
Yeah.
7:11 to go. 3rd and 13 for Lexington. 2 receivers to each side. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to roll back, looking to throw the ball downfield. Has got his man again. Is tackled that time by Dakota Carter.
Number 4, Tate Collier, the senior for Lexington. He's got a pretty decent arm on him.
He does have a nice arm.
He throws a pretty pass.
He has made some pretty good passes, but
he doesn't have a lot of time.
For the most part, they've been defended pretty well against Davis.
So 4th and 4 now for Lexington. They are going to punt. Back deep is Brendan Rawls to receive this. Punt is up. Nice punt. Goes over Rawls' head, and it's going to roll. Nice roll, good punt. It's going to come to a stop at about the 25-yard line. So that's a heck of a punt there. Wolves will take over at the 25. 6:43 to go in the first half, leading 26-6. So guys, this is the time I'd like to see us punch one in before halftime and give some our reserves some more minutes here in the second half. This one appears like we're able to put another 6 on the board. I think this one is comfortable at that point enough to start substituting.
Because you want to get to some of these young guys some playing time as we get deeper into district, maybe get some tougher games, and get ready for playoffs. You want to next man up is the best thing possible for
option out on the edge. Quarterback does a good job keeping the ball. Nice read that time. Played the defensive end. Defensive end crashed on the pitch guy, so able to tuck the ball and picks up some good positive yardage.
We're getting to the point, where we're up by 20, and like I said, like to see him punch it in again. I am the throw the ball guy, but now I'm the run the clock guy.
Yes.
Let's go.
8 yards on that first down play by Parker. I like that Parker was very decisive in what he wanted to do there too. As soon as that guy took the pitch guy, he tucked it and went. Quarterback drops back to pass. Here it is. If we can get there, intended for Melton, just over the head of Trey. Okay. There was your one pass play. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's the most he was covered of any pass he's had this year.
So we ran that. We ran that play a couple times. So that's one of the ones they have seen.
Got to give it to Lexington. That was defended pretty well.
Yeah, that was good defense.
He had a guy stayed with him right there the whole time, and Jake just kind of set it a couple yards too far for Milton to be able to go get.
So 3rd and 3 now from the 32-yard line. Again, 5:55 to go in the first half. Wishbone look this time. Handoff's going to go to Seth Knapp, who's going to get out on the edge there. Comes down after that nice gain.
Through the gap there.
He did. I like Seth as a change of pace back. He's got a little speed to him. He's got some little wiggle when he gets outside. It's a good offset for both the Rawls kids. Not that they don't have speed. It's just he gives them a different look. So.
Well, it's even a little different look than Malachi.
He's a taller kid.
Yeah.
First and 10 Wolves at the 45.
Parker will keep.
Ball was on the ground. Lexington has just come up with that ball. I've not even heard a whistle.
I don't know what's happening here.
I'd never even heard a whistle.
So it looks like they're going to
say that was a fumble.
So again, don't like our ball security this game. It has not been good. So that's going to bring up another turnover for the Wolves.
It was kind of awkward the way it went.
Yeah.
Just because, the whistle was never blown. Everybody was just kind of standing around.
First and 10, Lexington at the Wolves 45.
So Lexington to take over. Wolves 45-yard line now. Wolves leading 26-6. Quarterback's going to roll back, looking to throw the ball downfield. Ball is caught. It's number 8, Ty Barnett, out in coverage.
No, that was number 9. And number 9, Ezra Falkenberry. He's a pretty good-sized kid. It's hard to bring down.
Gain of about 3 yards there. Ball now at the 41-yard line. Seven goes into motion. Handoff goes underneath to the tailback. Just not a whole lot there. Brought down up front that time. 24, Lane Rawls on the tackle. Again, good job that time by Brody Rogers of just kind of creating the pile and letting Lane have a clean shot at that tailback.
Yep.
So 3rd down and 3 now for Lexington.
3rd and 3.
The 39-yard line. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. Pass is intended. It's actually thrown behind the receiver, so that's going to be incomplete.
I would imagine they're probably going to go for it here. Down 20 points, 3:55 to go in the half.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the right call.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're on the Wolves' side of the field.
I mean, it's not, I don't see a negative in it.
No.
You know, again, they're trying to gain some momentum here. Good opportunity for the Wolves to get a stop and get the ball in halfway decent field with 2-3 minutes to go before halftime. Quarterback's going to roll out. Ball's intended downfield. Intercepted by Malachi White. There is a flag down. Malachi White is going to return this one for a touchdown, but let's see what the call is.
Because all I saw was pressure on the quarterback, but there wasn't anything else.
So touchdown on the interception return by Malachi White. Nice, long, 60-yard interception return. Let's see what the penalty is, though, because there was a penalty on the play. It looks like Wolves are setting up to kick the extra point, so it was a holding. It was a
Lex hold around the corner.
Yep.
Ended up not mattering. Malachi jumps in front of the pass, takes it to the house.
So touchdown now by the Wolves defense. Levi Pullen's extra point attempt here. Beautiful snap that time. Ooh, that kick is no good.
Left.
Again, Pullen struggled this last tour. He's kind of got the yips.
Yeah,
you remember when you get the yips there after you miss one.
You know, but here's the deal. As long as you're up and you're still scoring, let him keep kicking.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Because the only way to get over the yips is to get the one through the uprights.
So Davis now leading 32-6 with 3:35 to go in the first half. Yeah, he hadn't hit the ball very solid the last 2 or 3 times, so I don't know if his timing's off.
And you could see that even in the kickoffs.
Yeah.
Not nearly
He's
as solid
mishitting.
kicks
Yeah.
as he had earlier in the game. So, it is. You get him in golf. You get him in baseball. You get him in football. And it's kicker. You get the yips. In baseball, you don't say that word. But that's the thing. And, Levi, the only way to fix it, Levi, is
keep
to
kicking.
Keep kicking and get one through the uprights. And you'll get it.
It's amazing how much better of a kicker you are when you hit one.
Yes.
All of a sudden everything goes back to normal.
Kicking is one of those things that, man, you have to have one of the shortest memories ever. you cannot remember that attempt last time down because it will continue to haunt you until you learn to forget them.
Yep. While we get ready for this
King surveying kickoff for the Wolves.
Real quick update because it changed big time. Last time we saw Holdenville, they were up 8-0 over Tisch. Now it's 22-0.
Oh, wow. Holdenville proved to be a lot tougher than people thought.
Took a swing, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be fielded this time in the air by Lexington. He is met by number 22, Rance Digby, and a couple other Wolves defenders there. Number 8, also Ty Barnett, and number 12, Tyson Moss in on that tackle. But yeah, I think Holdenville is going to be they're going to turn out to be one of those top 4 teams in the district. So I think that's going to be a good win by the end of the season. Not that it's a bad win now, you know.
No,
anytime you beat an undefeated team three or 4 weeks into the season, then you've done something.
We talked about it last week. I think that Holdenville fans, you heard them talking in the concession stand lines. I think this was probably the most excited they've been in a while.
Yeah.
So look to them to do some damage.
One of their previous wins was 70-0.
Yep.
Oh, shots fired. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Quarterback is going to fall on it.
What, Brad?
What?
Come at me, bro.
I don't remember that game.
It didn't happen?
So what was even worse than that, though, is when I don't know if you saw the Yahoo article about them almost that same team, which will remain nameless, having to almost
they almost had to forfeit the game. Yeah.
By talking 2 girls into playing for them.
A couple senior girls stepped up,
which
and
thankfully those girls did that because otherwise they would have had to forfeit some games. So here we go now, 32-6. Wolves leading with 3:13 to go in the first half. Tishomingo with the ball at the. Let's see where they're going to mark it. About the.
Looks like about the 35,
yeah,
right at the 35, just on this side of the 35.
Yeah, I agree. I'll trust your old eyes, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, they are getting worse. We talked about a sack earlier in the game, and I think that was a really good segue in talking about age right now.
Yeah.
Then we've got somebody who's got a birthday coming up real quick. Who is actually as old as the NFL sack rule.
Wow, who's that?
That would be this guy standing between us.
Really?
Mr. Morse.
So he's 21?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what he'd prefer to be.
He was 21 years ago?
Close to it.
Really close.
Close to it. There for earlier today, we thought I was older than the 3-point rule.
Oh, there we go.
Made me cry.
Ooh, nice job that time. Just kind of getting a hand on
catch.
Somebody. So Wolves that time brought a blitz off the edge. Brought one of the safeties in there.
Different receiver for Lexington that game. That time, Ian Kaywood, the junior.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6 here for Lexington. Ball at the 45-yard line. Quarterback is going to roll out. Pass is caught. Receiver's going to pick up a first down just past the line of scrimmage there.
That was a good play. He was wide open.
He was wide open. So first down. Lexington on the Davis side of the field now at the 46-yard line, it looks like. 47. Three receiver look or a trips look this time by Lexington. Puts a guy in motion, so now you're going to have a twins look, 2 receivers each side. Quarterback's going to roll out, gets a little pressure up front by Mason Tomlinson. He's just going to
throw it away.
Airmail it into our student section.
They might not get that back.
No, they did, but just barely. I saw the kid that caught it. He kind of looked around like, can I keep this?
Yeah. It's not arena football, bro.
They do ask that you throw the footballs back. In arena football, you're only asked to throw the player back.
That's right. Well, when he gets in there, sometimes.
Yeah.
Done that. Went to a Talons game, caught a wide receiver.
Tulsa Talons.
There you go. Did you keep him?
No, we had to give him back.
Oh, that's too bad. Did you take his jersey as he was trying to get back on the field?
No, that's weird, Brad.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, to each their own, I guess. So here we go, 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line for Lexington. Nope, we have got a false start, I do believe. Oh, timeout. Lonnie Tepechi, Pell's Real Estate, timeout.
Wow, look at Brad on top of it now.
Yeah, wow, man. He's knocking those out of the park.
Thank
you to our sponsors.
I think all that caffeine's finally kicking in
there
now.
We go.
It's good because we still have, there's a minute 58 to go in the first half, so that probably equates to 4 hours. So at the current rate,
rough.
32-6, Wolves leading.
So I just got a text from somebody watching at home, a high school senior, Tyler Tinsley, saying, "Man, kicking's easy." Tyler,
where you at, buddy?
Yeah. I believe I remember Tyler missing a few last year.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Put it, hey, you wanna?
Just say it. Just say it.
So I did get a message that asked me earlier if Stewie is hurt. So if you missed us talking about it earlier, he is, I believe Stewie might be in the concussion protocol currently, so he will be unavailable this evening.
And timeline from the fellow teammates of him are from a week to for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So
we
really don't know.
It could be anywhere in between.
Yep.
So Lexington 2nd and 10. It's going to throw back across the field. Hey, nice play that time by the defense. Seth Knapp in coverage. Little one-on-one out there. If he misses that tackle, that kid's got a little room to run.
And that's one of their bigger players, number 11, Trey Hartzog, the senior. He's one of the taller kids, 6'2".
So 3rd and 8 now for the Lexington Bulldogs. Again, that clock continues to roll here. Minute 30 to go in the first half. Another trips look this time by Lexington. Quarterback's going to roll to the far side. There's a flag out in the.
Holding again.
It's a holding.
There was like
whoa.
There was like three holds out there.
That poor guy that caught it did just get killed.
He got hit by a red truck.
Wow. But it's not going to matter anyway because it's going to be a hold. But yeah, that poor kid. I bet he wishes he would have dropped that one now. We've got a hold here against Lexington. That's going to bring it back.
That hurt me. Those are fun to deal and not fun to take.
So here we go after the foul. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 15. Maybe 3rd and 12, somewhere in that general range here. Ball's going to be spotted right at the 50-yard line.
Had a defensive substitution right there at the end. Brought in Jackson Bonner coming in for Tyson Moss.
Okay.
3rd and 13 from the 50-yard line.
Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. Ooh, long pass downfield. I'll tell you what.
Are they going to call that? Because
they are not.
They got their feet hung up. But it looked like that was all the defender right there until the feet got tangled up. But he's unable
was fixing to take that ball out.
Yeah, that was going to be an interception. But it's going to bring up a 4th down anyway. Again, I don't think there was any ill will there. I just think they got hung up when they were running a route and the defender there.
Seth slowed up a little bit to make a play.
So punter is back on the field. The only reason I know it's always the punter is because it's the only guy with the broke arm that's out there.
Yep.
Low snap.
Bounced it.
Ooh,
yeah.
Almost got to that one.
A lot of pressure up front.
Let that one go.
You know, give that punter credit. He's got some rolls on every punt.
He has got some rolls, yeah.
Usually 10, 15 yards. So.
And sometimes the roll is just getting the ball to him before he can punt it. Because that one there bounced. He caught that one on the hop before he let it go. So 23 seconds to go. Again, 32-6.
Wicked blink going on.
I don't know, but I thought I was.
I don't know what's going on down there.
Looks like the clock guys are having fun over there.
Shout out to Shane Moss, who is putting on an electric light show.
Yes, he's got a light show on the scoreboard right now. So if you're,
it's like Disney World, man.
So if you are susceptible to seizures, don't look at that end zone.
Davis is going to take a knee.
It's tripping me out.
Yeah. Well. Little did I know that we could have our own light show if we just had a creative scoreboard operator.
Yeah.
been his dream.
It has. He's doing a wonderful job. Shane Moss.
Good job, Shane. Yeah.
Shane Moss just
guys,
started a rave in the end zone, I think. But
and so we made it to halftime, everybody.
We did. Thank the Lord. 15.
An hour later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It is a solid hour later.
Yeah.
So what? 32-6. Wolves go into the locker room with the halftime lead.
We're going to try to keep the camera on the field for the Davis Band, the pride of the Arbuckles, for you, and then we'll have a little bit of commercial break after that, and we'll be back for the second half here in just a little while.
You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley, Bobby Alexander, and Jared Morris will be back after half.
The word winner. Also, check out page 8. You have the word winner on the Woodsman Tree Service side. You will win $24 in honor of number 24, Lane Roll. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the field for the West Sidelines, Davis High School proudly presents the pride of the Arbuckles, the Davis High School Marching Blues Band. Under the direction of band director Blade Bigler, assisted by flag coach Heather Rogers and captain Evelyn Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of the Arbuckles, the Davis High School Marching Blues Band. and gentlemen, entering the field for the west sideline, the Vistey Lexington High School Marching Bulldog Band.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Jones Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry. Jewelry, watch repair and custom jewelry.
Specialist. PT Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life at Physical Therapy Central.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
I joined the Army National Guard for multiple reasons. The first being which that I've always believed that the state of Oklahoma and the United States of America are truly exceptional on the world stage. So I wanted to do something to give back to the country and the state that's been so good to me. So one day I asked myself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? So it was at that point I decided to enlist. And the second reason being, getting my education has always been very important to me. So after doing some studying, I found the Army National Guard's college benefits were far more competitive than anything else out there. So after graduating from the University of Oklahoma, I was able to leave my college career basically debt-free. Now that I work in recruiting, I get to see people's lives change for the better by the Army National Guard on a daily basis. And people enlist for different reasons. It could be the competitive college benefits we offer, it could be a part-time paycheck, the job training we offer, or even healthcare. But regardless of why someone enlists, the fact still remains that their part-time military service has served as a stepping stone to propel their future.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Hey, look at this. I just got totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Vision Bank has free checking?
Totally free. And I got a free gift when I opened my account.
No monthly service charge.
No. Plus I have free bill pay, free online banking, and a free instant issue debit card.
And it's all free?
Yes. Plus they have 3 totally free account options and 2 of them pay interest.
And they have it right here at Vision Bank?
Yes, at all 8 Vision Bank locations.
So totally free checking at Vision Bank.
Now you've got it.
Get all the details and start saving today with totally free checking at Vision Bank, member FDIC.
Win the day! Go Wolves!
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 PT who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life at Physical Therapy Central.
Good times, never felt this bad.
Call us first.
For loans. For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Biz Team, Lexington High School Marching Bulldog Band.
That's a pretzel? Yeah. One grown, 1 inch. And that cheese is probably better than the plastic cheese I have at Sonic. Yeah, it is. But I do like the,
we have winners for all our drawings.
I like Sonic pretzels.
We are still looking for the winner of the Woodsman Tree Service ad on page 8. If you have a winner on that ad, you will win $24 cash courtesy of Woodsman Tree Service in honor of number 24 tonight, Lane Roll. So check your programs. That is the only one still left out there.
Somebody's hungry.
They tried to get me a pretzel.
I hate cake and my birthday's tomorrow, so my mom made me pumpkin pies instead.
Hey, it's my son's birthday.
Yep, my little one.
Gabe's birthday tomorrow?
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
How old?
Bobby, I did something.
How old? Oh.
Bobby, I did something weird because my oldest son was born 2 days before my youngest son. So you want to stay
All right. Whoa. Okay.
Learned something about Brad today.
Yeah, turn us back up. We're ready to go back.
Are we go?
We are back for the second half of this ball game. About 40 seconds with that light show still going on for us on that scoreboard.
Shane Moss getting crazy in the end zone.
Let's look at some stats. Again, purely speculation.
Because these are not official.
These are not official.
These are Bobby.
Total offensive yards. Yeah, see, that doesn't seem right to me. But this new app says we had 280 yards of total offense on 24 total plays. That seems light to me, but, could be.
User error.
Yeah, it's highly possible. That's my general. All of it on the ground. Obviously, we only put the ball in here one time. It wasn't an incomplete pass.
And the one pass that we made, Jared wasn't paying any attention. They threw the ball just for him, and he wasn't paying any attention.
So, I mean,
trying to hang it on me, Brad.
There are some obvious names at the top of that rushing attempts list and yardage list. Jake Parker with 5 attempts for 96 yards. Lane Rawls, 6 attempts, 71 yards. Seth Knapp's only 3 attempts, but 67 yards. Malachi White, 4 attempts for 43 yards. So just those guys alone are all averaging over 10 yards per carry.
I like how spread out that is amongst all the different backs, too.
And, I mean, there's still Brendan Rawls and Luke Linville on that list, both, with carries in the first half. So, playing pretty well. I really would like to see in the second half us solidify up that front on the defensive side. This quarterback's made some good passes, but he's not going to beat us in the air. 32-6, again, like we talked in the first half, that is a comfortable lead. I'd like to see some young guys get their chances in there, but get in there and fill in that hole. Oh, man, I see that face on Mr. Bentley over there.
Yeah, looking at some scores. So
read me that score you got there.
This was a fun one. At halftime, Heritage Hall leads Pauls Valley 49-14.
Ouch.
Yeah, that one hurts.
Ouch. I almost feel bad for Pauls Valley because that is a tough district.
This is also in that district, which a little Murray County rival here. Sulphur leads Douglas at halftime, 44-6. So again, all three Murray County. Well, I guess Winnie Wood's not really Murray County, but you know what I mean. The three.
That is so hard for me to
close.
wrap my head around. Yes, I've been out of school for 20 years. I'm not as old as somebody else having a birthday, but
it's true. You guys are old.
But Douglas was 5A.
At one point, yep, they're down.
Down to 3A?
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy. We got any district scores out there?
We do. I've got Kingston. Oh, my microphone's down here. How about that?
Hey, okay.
Kingston 35, Colgate 7.
Yes. Hey, who was that? Kingston, you said?
Kingston.
Okay.
Who we take on next week.
Okay.
Wolverines on their, after losing to the Wolves last week, they're up 28-0 over Tishomingo. I almost read that score, but that's the game we're at. And then
I think we know that score.
Atoka 21 and Marietta nothing.
Okay. I really we'll come back to this in the next time out, but I want to talk about how we're going to think we all predict this district to kind of finish up. And
sure,
I think I got a shocker that I'm not so much a shocker now, but I think they're going to creep up a little bit higher than most people are going to pick them. So
yeah.
Yep. Levi pulling for the King survey and kickoff to start the second half here.
Wolves will kick off. Going south to north. Kickoff's going to hit at about a pretty good kick that time. It's going to be fielded at about the 25. A little fake handoff pick. Brought down there by number 12, Trey Melton, and also number 22, Lance. I think that's Rance, but we can call him Lance, I guess.
Rance,
whatever.
I do want to point out that
Rance Ligby
I did get a vote for a hashtag push for Bob for homecoming queen next
year.
There
you go.
Yes.
I like it.
During the halftime.
I'm going to start putting that on everything I Instagram.
Yeah,
Coach Bob for queen.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa, might get some interesting responses, but I think we'll try that. So here we go. Lexington, twin receivers to each side. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. It's intended downfield. Dakota Carter got his hand on it there.
But the receiver was open.
He was open.
He was cutting
kind of airmailed that one.
Yeah, and quarterback sailed it a little bit. It's a little surprising. He's done pretty well tonight, but.
So 2nd and 10 now. Again, the ball at the 27-yard line. We need Lexington to run the ball, remember. We want this clock to move.
It's good.
Oh, high snap. Ooh, ball's on the ground.
That's
Wolves
Davis'
are going to
ball.
recover it. Again, kind of went over his head there. Number
Looks like
44.
recovered. That's Wyatt Fielding.
Number 14, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Number 14, Tyson Moss there on the recovery.
Wyatt Fielding, but no, 14.
My old eyes deceived me there for a minute, but I saw the one at the end.
Who's older than mine, Bobby?
Ooh, shots fired. That's okay. I'm too old to know what you're really talking about, so that's all right.
Well, earlier Mr. Mace was talking about new bifocal, so he's got his beat.
Yep.
Who'd you guys say?
He's the winner in the booth.
Who'd you guys say recovered that fumble?
That was number 14, Tyson Moss.
I just want to make sure he gets the credit for that in our stats.
All right. So Luke Linville at quarterback now for this second half. Going to hand off. He's going to keep it, get out on the edge. Ran a guy over, two guys. He keeps going.
I think he kept going straight so he could hit that kid.
Yeah, he did. That one guy, he gave up.
He could have turned left, and he's like, no, I'm not doing that.
So nice run that time by Luke.
Number 6, Luke Linville at quarterback.
So Linville getting his first kind of extended minutes there at quarterback. I know he's played a couple plays there as the seasons went on, but he's getting some opportunities to show what he can do here.
We got to see some time last year at quarterback as well.
So 2nd and 8, so that was a whole lot of running for 2 yards. But second go up, there it is. Touchdown, just like that.
Lane Rawls, the hammer, and not even touched.
Yep. So touchdown by the Wolves. The fans aren't even real emphatically clapping right now. They're like, my hands hurt.
Yeah.
I've clapped too much in the first half. So Rawls' touchdown there.
Again, we want to see Levi keep kicking this ball.
Yep, let's see how he hits this one.
I do feel like he got a better foot on the ball on the opening kickoff of this half.
Ooh, nice kick.
Nice
kick. That's what we're talking about right there.
Make him feel a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting rid of those nasty.
Straight down the middle.
That helped.
Nice little hammer to it.
Was clean.
It was, yep. Beautiful snap. That's how we need to start every time on that one, right? Beautiful snap.
Yeah.
Then whatever else happens.
That's how I make him give me my sandwiches at the house.
There you go.
Just
have him snap. Hey, snap.
Tight
Hey,
spiral.
can you snap me a bologna and cheese from the kitchen real quick?
And he pretty close. Sometimes I gotta, hey, that's a little high.
Does he have to put a rubber band on it so it doesn't come apart on the way to you?
No.
If you put a tight enough spiral in it, that bologna
just
will
get the
stay.
spin. Okay, all right. 39-6 now, 10:59 to go in the third quarter. And if we're going to have to go deep into the bag of things to talk about by the end of this game.
Without a doubt.
At the half, Todd Barnett gave me a Tootsie Roll Pop that was excellent.
Yeah. Shout out to Todd Barnett.
and I believe you got it from – did you get it from your mom?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Parker, nope. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, thank you for the bag of suckers if you're the responsible party out there.
Blue Tootsie Roll Pop.
His son
can't go wrong.
His son offered to throw me a piece of candy from the parade today if I trade him for a new Chromebook.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
So,
hey, that kid's he's an entrepreneur. I like that. He's going places.
Yeah, absolutely. Big time thinking. Levi pulling with the King surveying kickoff right here after that touchdown. Another
nice
good
kick.
boot.
Nice kick. Yeah, there we go. That little pitch out on the edge here.
Boy,
ran into a brick wall.
I'll tell you what, our coverage team has played really well tonight.
They have. Got several. I see 68, Peyton Thomas.
That official is slowly making his way out there. I don't know if you guys have noticed. He's not moving real well. He's not moving real well. He's like, how many points are we giving up in this game? This is going to be. He's like, my hip is going to give out if this continues.
I feel like at some point, the White Hat's arm's going to get real loose, and he's going to wind that clock a few times as we get later on into the game.
1st and 10 for Lexington at the 35-yard line.
Some child losing their mind.
And then it looks like we're having a discussion about whose ball is that belong to. Is that the Davis football?
Oh, wow.
Hey,
whoa.
Whoa, look at that.
Wow.
back judge with the arm there.
Tom Brady out on the field.
Setting it in the hands of Dax.
Man, I wish we could replay that. That was nice.
Uncle Rico just threw it over the mountain.
Wow.
Throw it over that mountain.
First and 10 at the 35.
Little run and play there. That's what we like to see. Let's see some
stuffing
more of those.
Stuffing him up the front. Looks like he might have gained one.
Keep that clock moving, baby.
Yeah, it's going to be a late one, guys.
39-6. Lots of cool stuff going on this weekend.
Yeah, got some.
Got a little color run tomorrow in Davis. If
color
you
run
have not,
here in Davis.
I think it's still going on as far as I know it is.
Yep,
So.
I haven't heard otherwise. Chickasaw Festival down in Tishomingo.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Band's going to compete at that, so if you're not busy.
Let's see what we got. We got something else going on here.
I know that it's taking time.
I'm too short. I can't lean that far out the window.
No, I think they're talking about the lights again. But I'll tell you what, I'm more worried about this game getting over with than I am about the lights coming in from the cars. But yeah,
Shout out to A&W for staying open late tonight.
That's exactly
well,
right. Go
here's
get
the
some
deal. She
cheese
texted me. She
curds.
said they were going to stay open until 10:45. Ma'am, I don't know that we're going to be done by 10:45 at this rate.
This rate. Hey, if I get cheated out of my cheese curds, I'm riding, man. I'm just telling you ahead of time. Ball's intended downfield, intercepted right there by the Wolves. Number 1, Dakota Carter there.
He read that the whole way.
Yeah, nice play.
Great job to go out there and get the ball.
That was a different quarterback that time. Looks like number 1, Buddy Cormany, the sophomore.
Bye, buddy.
Wow.
I think that's Elf, isn't it?
Wow.
Brad.
I don't even know what.
Brad.
Sorry,
read the
man.
room, bro.
I don't even know what to say.
I got
to that.
nothing.
Wow. So often do we get left speechless in the booth.
I'm even laughing at my own joke on that one. That was great. That's spectacular.
Okay.
Linville running the ball again.
Busted.
Whoa, good. Found a good lane. Still going.
No, we got a flag.
We got a flag.
We got people stomping on other people.
Number 6 is Linville.
Going to be a hold against the Wolves.
Stop doing that.
To the Lexington 45.
Bobby's got cheese curds waiting on him.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
Actually, I want to go out there, but I got the mother-in-law in town. She made dinner tonight.
That's the reason to
you're
go to,
hey,
to go to A&W.
So you're saying she doesn't like cheese curds? You could get her an order, you selfish sucker.
Well, yeah, no. Who does that? But I'll give her.
Or you could get yourself two and be like, oh,
I'll
did
give
you
her a
already
little
eat?
bit of a shout out because she did make a sopapilla cheesecake.
Nice.
Which is calling my name.
There you go. So first and handoff goes to Brendan Rawls. Oh, we got another.
I think they're going to call for a mace. I think they're going to call face mask.
A mace mask? Is that what you were going to say, Brad?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Let's see what we got here.
How about one that doesn't stop the clock? That's what we want.
I like those penalties.
It is going to be a face mask.
They are going to call, as Jared said, a mace mask.
Yep.
That was Brendan Rawls, bro.
Yes.
Wrong Rawls.
Well, it doesn't matter because they called the penalty. So.
Yeah, there you go.
But give
take that.
Shut up, Brad. Nobody asked you.
Judging his statistics.
I'm going to go into I'm going to circle that Atoka game. I can't wait for that when Brad is
I guess
gone.
they called that the end.
Let's see. Brendan Rawls there on the carry. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on that run. I just want to know, like I said, before we're there, we got to find out what a Wampus cat is again. We've had this conversation many times.
Creature.
It's kind of like the New Brunswick Unicorns. If you haven't ever seen the New Brunswick Unicorns before, home of Tom Ward, former OU player.
Yeah, but that's
Really?
where you lost me.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Brad reaching deep into the bag of facts.
Yep. I had to go to the bottom for that one. Linville's going to keep it. He's going to pick up the first down.
Number 6.
Luke did a little more running than I'm used to seeing him do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think that's what they want out of Luke, and I think he does a good job. Excited to see him in the future. I like seeing the young guys. See what kind of a glimpse of what we got coming up in the next couple years.
Seeing a couple new guys out there on the field though. I don't. 38, I believe, is Montana
That's
Riggle.
Montana Riggle.
Yep.
First and 10 for the 38.
Brendan Rawls and Rance Digby out there. Rawls, I don't know if you saw that. He just kind of cue balled off somebody there and just kept going. And the guy that got bounced off is not doing too well after that hit. Problem for Lexington is they don't have a whole lot of guys on the sideline, unfortunately, either. So these guys are having to Iron Man it a lot out there, play a lot of minutes.
I do see the punter is back out. He's playing defense, playing linebacker for him.
Yep, there we go. Linville's going to keep here, pick up the first down. Oh, that's the fastest I've seen that official run the whole game. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah.
He was trying to get out of the way.
Put a move on.
He's like, dude, no way am I getting ran over by all these guys. So first and 10 for the Wolves. Now at the 26-yard line. 7:06 to go in this third quarter.
Clock's starting to tick a little faster.
I like it. Yep.
I think that's kind of where Wolves are running, go 5 yards. Go 5 yards.
Yeah.
Low snap. Linville's just going to keep it and try and get out on the edge. We
got a bunch of laundry on the field there.
He's going to score on this play, but unfortunately,
he got tackled about the 4.
It's not going to matter, though, because there's about 19 flags out on the field currently.
Yeah, and there was a whole bunch of red jerseys on top of white jerseys out there.
They all got thrown in the same general area. It's a hold on the Wolves, so that's going to come back.
There was a pile out there.
So good news is Linville got his legs stretched out on that run.
Yeah, a little
got warmed up.
A little warm up there to that play. But Luke showing some tenacity there, busted play like that and still able to kind of take it for some yards, even though there was a slight hold to help him out with that. But
so 6:30 to go in the third quarter, 39-6, Wolves leading.
First and 19 for the 35.
Heavy set this time for the Wolves. Handoff's going to go to Brendan Rawls. Brendan, a nice run this time, is going to get
still
moving that pile. Nice gain there, about 9 yards on that run. It's not going to be enough for a first down. It's going to be short of that, but kind of gets some of that yardage back that they'd lost.
A couple other players coming out of the field, like 83 Brady Greenlee.
Ball's brought down to the 22-yard line. So second down now on about 7 yards.
Second and 6 for the 22.
I see Jackson Bonner in the backfield back there. Oh,
got him.
Oh. I don't know if they're going to call offsides or if they're going to call ours for a false start.
Looks like.
Hey, now, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed.
It's going to be offsides.
This is going to be an important.
Oh, the Wolves were backing up like it was going to be against them. But
hey, this is an important subject that we need to approach here.
Okay.
29 is out on the field, and if you guys don't know who 29 is, that is 0 minute Menace out there.
He's got minutes.
Now he's going to be the 2 to 5 minute Menace at this point. So D. Idleman getting some moments in. I had to make sure 0 minute minutes got his got his just due here.
High
the
snap.
top. And then it's kicked.
It.
Linville's going to pick this ball up, or he's just going to fall on.
Oh,
and it's still out there.
Get on it. And he's going to take that thing to the house. Wow. Oh, wow.
What a crazy play.
I don't think refs saw what was going on down here, and nobody called it. But we had serious block in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, dumb question. Can that be advanced?
See, that's one of those weird rules that I don't know.
Yeah, apparently it can because they're going to call a touchdown here, but I did not know what
the refs running the clock, Brad.
Yeah, well, maybe that's a good thing. 82-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Lexington.
Wow.
That was ugly.
I'm not sure if it can or not.
That started with an ugly snap, ended with a kick ball that about 6 different people kicked, which finally went to a Lexington guy that had a clean lane.
Rolling, and then just batted away.
Yeah, Tyson Moss there is like, he threw out the Kimbe Matumbo.
Yeah, get the finger wag.
Yeah.
No.
No. You're not getting that over to the top of me. So 4:45 to go, 39-12.
You know, snap's been an issue tonight.
It has been.
You know, we've seen a bunch of them kind of just not quite hitting the spot. So definitely something that the Wolves, I would imagine, are going to be having discussion about in film tomorrow. But
what I have not liked, you know, there's been a lot to like in this game. What I have not liked is ball security. Again, that's 3 turnovers, which was almost 4 turnovers now in the game for the Wolves. And again, I understand we are controlling this game and this clock, but you just can't. You can't give the other team the ball like that.
You can't get sloppy. And really, some of the things you're talking about weren't when we were in control of this game. They were early on in the game.
Yep.
So definitely want to see them clean that up as we get ready for the Lexington King surveying kickoff.
Yep.
After that fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Well, bad habits, they're learned, and you know when you start getting comfortable doing them, you can do more and more of them, and that's not what we want to do. We don't want to turn the ball over.
And I wasn't paying attention if we were still with the same center or not on that play, but
I didn't see either on that one.
So.
But again, we know that there's been a whole host of different players in there. That's everything from quarterback to center. Another high directional kick there is going to be fielded by number 45, I believe. That's the Polecat himself.
Spencer Clinton.
Polecat.
The frosted tips of the Polecat. He doesn't have them anymore, though, so it's hard to say that anymore.
It's hard to say frost tips. It's not hard for me to say the Polecat.
No,
Polecat's easy. So far, Polecat hats have resurfaced yet. I'm anxiously awaiting seeing them again.
There's one in my car.
Do you? So you just wear it to class, is what you're saying?
Sure. Actually, I can't even remember why I threw it in the car. We left the school and I threw it in there.
1st and 10 for the Wolves at the 38-yard line. Linville's handoff goes to number.
I think it was 9, Jackson Bonner.
Jackson Bonner. Number 8.
Oh, number 8,
Ty Barnett. Hey, I don't know if you guys notice, when his dad is next to you, he will correct.
He will let us know real quick.
Hey,
that's
you when
my
you
child.
say the wrong kid. Be like, Jackson Bonner, nothing. That was my son. Just giving Sean a little grief since he is up here. He's nice enough to be up here helping run the clock with Todd. Actually, I think he's just up here for moral support, but it's the same thing, man. Linville back under center is going to hand off this time to Brendan Rawls. Brendan, a nice little jump cut there. Oh, ball is on the ground again.
Out.
It's going to be recovered again by Lexington. Again, we're up to 4 turnovers in this game. And you cannot do that against a good team.
You know, as far behind as they are, the Bulldogs know it.
Yep.
Like they're swinging for it because that was punched out.
It was punched out. But, you know, when it got punched out, he was running through traffic. So that's the time where you got to secure the ball.
I mean, it's got to be cinched up.
Use that second hand to cover it if you need to when you're running through traffic.
It was always said, you know, again, we're old. And they say, like, you know, carrying it like a loaf of bread.
Yep.
Not holding on to it, being real careful with it, and that's not going to work.
Man.
Yeah, I know you haven't heard that in a while.
1st and 10 for Lexington at the 34-yard line. Quarterback's going to roll out, hit his receiver, and I'll tell you what, he is the only guy on that side of the field for about 10 yards.
Of space.
And so he's going to pick up the first down.
Lexington brought the starting quarterback back into the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you've scored real quick, you know, and now you're.
Hey, so what you guys are saying is Buddy's not out there anymore, right?
That is true.
Hi, Buddy.
Oh, my Lord. Walked right into that one.
You did. I'm sorry.
You are sorry.
I just set it up on the tee for you, man. Little quick pitch.
Swing pass.
Little swing pass.
Nope. Everybody over him.
Negative yards on that completion. It's going to bring up a second down for Lexington. Second and about 11 at the 46-yard line.
Shout out to the 155 people we got watching with us right now.
Appreciate it.
Running back's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. Good job up front that time by the Wolves. Number 22, Rance Digby, in on that play.
So I mentioned I wanted to talk about this earlier. This district. I think Davis should go and compete for the number 1 spot in this district. Number 2, 3, and 4. Man, I don't know. I think Holdenville's going to be really close. I wouldn't be shocked to see them. Let's see this pass here.
Oh, two flags came out on that one. I think they're going to call interference, but man, I don't know.
He had his head turned and he threw a hand up there. But
maybe he was on his hip and I couldn't really tell, but I didn't see it. But so the gentleman in the box here, obviously they're almost my age, so I don't know how their old eyes saw it, but apparently they saw us. Maybe we might have had a hold of his arm there, so that would be pass interference if that's the case. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm glad you guys are paying attention. Yeah, I like it. So if nothing else, I can always look at this post right here in front of me to see what's going on.
So to continue what I was kind of saying, I wouldn't be shocked to see Holdenville jump all the way up even to that 3, even 2 spot.
Yep.
I don't know. I still want to see a couple of teams, but
good job that time by the defense.
Atoka, maybe, I don't know.
Sean, let me help you out. That was Ty Barnett in on the tackle, not Jackson Bonner. Okay, go ahead, gentlemen. I just want to make sure we got that one out there.
Atoka, I think Kingston, those teams are going to be right there.
Yep.
But Holdenville looked good last week.
Looked good.
So
and I think depending on which one, Colgate can sometimes surprise you. So,
gentlemen, I don't think Colgate's there.
I don't
this
think
year.
they get in there this year.
Nope.
I definitively think the 4 are going to be Davis, Holdenville, Atoka, and Kingston. The 4 from this.
So the one that might surprise you, that might actually sneak in, and I don't know if they will or not, but I could see them sneaking in maybe in that 4 spot, might actually be Tishmenga.
Okay.
So I mean, this district is so wide open. I mean, I think the top is pretty. I think it's my own personal opinion. I have not seen everybody, but I think the top is going to be. I think it'll be Davis if we take care of business.
Yeah, definitely got to handle the ball better than we have this.
I think Holdenville will definitely be up there as well.
Right.
Kingston has really struggled early in the season, but it seems like they are finding their stride right now. So, that may be a team that's also in that top 4. And then, I kind of wonder if Tishmenga is going to sneak in there.
It could be. I think, I really, man, I don't see Marietta getting there. I don't see Colgate getting there. Who else am I missing? Lexington. I don't foresee them getting into that 4. I don't know. So I really think it's going to come down to that Atoka, Kingston, Tish, and Holdenville, and Davis. And really, I mean, like Brad said, it's kind of wide open as to how those 4 play out. And yes, we are biased, so I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Davis should be able to go handle business and
come out number 1 in that
finish in the top. But we'll just have to see. Definitely, I feel like we're going to have to hold on to the ball a little better.
Step it up,
without a doubt.
Because we can't have that kind of turnovers, later in the season, and because they will come back to haunt you.
So I will share with you guys right now, heading into tonight, what the district standings were, just so you can kind of get that as a gauging place. So if you look at District 2A4, which is what Davis is in first place, actually tied for first place going into tonight, was Tishmenga at 3-1, Davis at 3-1. Then you have Marietta at 2-1. You have Kingston at 1-3. And again, the reason you have Tish, Davis, Marietta, and Kingston as your top 4 is because they all have at least 1 win in district. So then you actually drop down. Holdenville is 3-1, but 0-1 in district. Atoka is 1-3, 0-1 in district. Colgate is 0-4, 0-1 in district, and Lexington is 0-4, 0-2 in district. So again, if you look at it, right now your top 4 are Tish, Davis, Marietta, and Kingston. I think Tish, Davis, and Kingston I think will make it, and then I think you got Holdenville in there as well. But who knows? A lot of season left.
Yeah, a lot of games
injuries
left.
could completely change all of that. You never know what you're going to do if something happens.
Just predictions from our standpoint and biased predictions at that.
That's for sure.
But definitively, I mean, if we're going to say that our team is going to finish atop that list, I think, the bad snaps, the fumbles, the mental mistakes of tonight.
We got to take that. Take care of that.
We got to clean that up.
Yep.
And looking even beyond the district play, we're matched up with a really tough district.
Yep.
For that first round playoff game. I don't know exactly the number of the district, but I know who's in it. Washington, Lindsay, Comanche, Frederick, Purcell, Crooked Oak, Little Axe, and I've lost somebody.
Okay, I hope you find them.
Oh, man, I don't remember who the last one is. I lost one. I say Comanche. Yep.
Little Axe.
Yep.
So 2A3.
Okay, 2A3. Thank you.
2A3, and it is Purcell, Lindsay, Washington, Community Christian, Little Axe, Frederick, Comanche, and Crooked Oak.
Oh, that's why I forgot. It's because it's Community Christian.
Yep. We didn't want to say.
Community Christian doesn't like when we bang on the windows, just for the record. We learned that last year.
But if we finish one in our district, the number 4 from that district would have to make the trip here. But, man, you talk about any of those teams. They're good teams, even in that 4 spot, making the trip
Linville's
down
going to get out on the edge here, see what he can do here. Cutting back across the field.
Still
trying to see what he can do, see if he can
go.
So Linville there, he did a lot of crisscrossing back and across the field, but picked up about 15 yards on that run. So, if you look at those teams, there's been various times where Community Christian, Washington, I can't remember if Purcell as well, but there's been several of those teams that have been ranked in the top 10 at different points this season. Currently, you've got Community Christian and Washington both ranked in the top 10. Washington ranked number 1. 2 tight end look this time, or actually 1 tight end look. I apologize for the Wolves.
What I will say is I don't.
Oh, we got a late flag here. Let's see. Somebody said something. Let's see who it's on. I think they're going to mark. Nope, they're pointing at somebody. They're pointing at Lexington, so it's going to be against Lexington.
Not sure what they're going to call here. But, talking about that district for that first-round matchup, they are good teams. All 4, I think, would be definitively teams that you cannot have the mental type of mistakes that we've had tonight in that game, especially in the playoffs.
No, you get beat at home first round of the playoffs if you do that.
Against a team like that. Because you're looking – if we're going to predict with that district, you got to look at Washington's probably going to be 1 in that district.
Yep.
CCS, I would figure, is going to be right there 2 or 3.
Yep.
And then you have Lindsay, Frederick, Comanche, Purcell, all of them battling for that 3-4 spots.
And if you look historically, 2 teams that we have struggled with traditionally are Lindsay and Purcell. Those are 2 teams that our record is not very good against.
Yeah, I don't want to mention that other team.
Yeah, I got you. I don't mind mentioning them when we beat them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to mention that.
Yeah.
Just don't want to talk about them. But we wouldn't have to make that trip over there, Mr. Morris.
Yep.
They would have to come here. So
box.
We can have them stand on top of our press box this time.
There we go.
Broadcast from the parking lot.
Brendan Rawls on the carry here. Again, we're still got 10 minutes and 42 seconds to go.
Did you guys even catch what the penalty was?
No,
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
All right.
I believe they might have said something. Because, again, it was thrown after the play was dead. So, flexbone look this time. Linville under center. He's going to keep this time.
And they're pulling at his arms trying to get that ball out again. Which, given how it's gone for Davis tonight, that's the thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, turnovers, turnovers seem like they're contagious. When you start putting the ball on the turf, it seems like more and more of them happen. So, especially from a defensive standpoint, when you get 1 or 2 turnovers, suddenly, it's, hey, let's see what I can force here. This team is giving us the ball.
Lexington crowd in the box.
Again, trying to stop that 3rd and short. Wolves are going to pick up the first down here. So, you know, one thing we haven't talked about, we mentioned it earlier in the year, and that is 2025, 2A goes to 2 divisions.
Yes.
You know, if you look at the current ADM, so if you look at 6A down several years ago, 6A went to 6A1 and 6A2, both of them crowning a state championship. 2A will be the same way, not next year, but the following year. So this will be the last 2 years. This year and next year will be the last 2 years of only one division in 2A.
And here's my deal with that. I was always one that said, you know, it really, when a lot of people really look at it, it's Tulsa area in 6A1.
Yep.
Oklahoma City area in 6A2. And there's a big difference. But I always was the one to say, and if you want to beat them, beat them.
Yep.
But
the other weird thing about 6A1 and 6A2 is there's only 16 teams in each division.
One, right. So I'm not sure exactly how they split that one or why, but I wasn't for that when they did that. Don't get me wrong. 2A 100% has too many teams in it.
64 teams.
Yeah, like
Class A also getting split into 2 classes.
Yeah.
Class B also getting split. So Class 2A had 64 teams. They're going to get split in half. Class A had 63 teams. They're going to get split in half. Class B had 45 teams. They're going to get split in half.
Yeah,
so we're about to crown a whole lot more state champions every year.
But I do believe that 2A needed it. You know, there is a vast difference between 2A Purcell and 2A Davis.
And as of the current ADM, we would be on the lower division of 2A. So we'd be in 2A2 currently. Based off the ADM.
That is Jackson Bonner.
Yeah.
Jackson Bonner there.
Good run by Jackson Bonner.
So it'll be interesting to see. The other thing that you'll see is, if you have noticed, you know, the private school multiplier. So they've got a winning percentage where when private schools win a certain amount over a 2 to 3 year window, they're moved up a classification. Well, right now, a lot of those teams are in 3A, and what you are going to see is, although there's been lots of them that have been successful, there are some that will fall back into 2A over in the next ADM. So, you know, some of those teams that from a student enrollment side may be back in 2A, like Cassia Hall, Heritage Hall, which I don't see going down.
No.
Holland Hall, Tulsa Metro Christian, you know, Rejoice Christian, all of those teams right now, from a classification or from a number of student-wise, would be in 2A without that multiplier.
Yeah, man, and again, call me biased, whatever you want to say. If you're a private school in Oklahoma,
you need your own division. I'll
no,
be that guy.
I won't even go that far. You don't need your own division, but the only way to make it where you have the same talent pool that a public school does is you go play 6A football. That is the only way that makes it viably close. And so if you're a private school in Oklahoma and you want to play public schools, go play 6A. Go play in that 6A1 and make it a little bit more fair across the board.
The homecoming queen Adam Merrill and Kaylee Rochford, your Wolves cheerleaders.
I don't know about you guys, but that might be the most excited Mr. Mapes has been all night.
I believe it was.
He was excited there.
He was.
I like it.
Emphatically calling out for those kids, those girls down there on the cheer squad.
Yep, he just did some announcing there.
Shout out to the cheerleaders.
That's exactly right. Did a great job tonight.
Great job tonight. Shout out to the band down there doing a great job. Alpha down there on the field.
Who's Alpha this evening? I didn't hear.
It's Alpha. Yeah, so he tried to get us there.
Yeah,
tried to get us there. Alpha.
So that was number 43. That was a little Maverick Alexander carrying the ball right there, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
What? Yes.
You missed out.
Yeah, Bobby.
I did not.
Wow.
That happened.
Hey, that was your kid, just for the record, if you needed help.
Okay.
4 yards on that carry.
He's a little guy on the field there.
I don't know. Some bum.
3rd and 1.
29. I've got to find who that is.
That's the 0 minute menace.
0 minute menace. That's it.
Get
Look
the
at
ball.
that.
Eidelman.
I hope he scores a touchdown.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
I'll give my kid a little bit of credit there.
It was a good block.
It was a
He
good
set a
block,
good block.
and a block on a guy that looked like he was a foot taller than my kid. So,
I mean, not difficult, but yeah.
It doesn't mean a lot. But
I just want to know what's going on with the scoreboard tonight, guys. It's driving me up the wall watching it flash. If you are at home and you don't get to see it, you're missing out. Oh, there's another flag. That's the other thing we've got to do is we got to clean up these penalties.
Absolutely.
Again, that's been an issue most of the season. We got to clean that up. I really think the scoreboard's probably fine, and Shane Moss has just had way too much time on his hands.
I think he's just getting really bored over there.
Yep.
Shane's hitting buttons. Well, every now and then it looks like the Lexington score says like 15 backwards.
Yep.
Or 32, which is incorrect.
So, again, I'd like to see us punch one in here, even with the second string here. I've been pretty critical about our performance this evening. I mean, a win is a win, but, I'd like to see
Linville
us.
Still got the ball.
He is, and he's going to
take it in. Hey.
There it is.
There you go, Brad. Good job.
There it is. But, it's one of those things. I'd like to see us emphatically win when we can. I'm not saying score 100 points, but I'm saying make it a game where the score is never in doubt and we look clean doing it. So 45-12, 6:47 to go. Too bad that play didn't take an extra 6 minutes.
So I know we got to, sometimes it's
extra point is no good.
45-12. Yep. Okay. Checking my stat book here over here, just making sure it's all correct. Player of the game, guys. I'm gonna. It's almost hard. There's been some guys to have good games, but when you have the penalties and the turnovers that we've had, it's almost hard to settle on one guy because I think a lot of those main guys that have run the ball so well have put the ball on the ground.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the young guys as a group. I think they've gotten the most minutes they've had tonight.
That's what we call a cop-out answer, Brad.
But I'm actually going to specifically call out one.
Hashtag head zone.
I'm actually going to call out one, though.
Okay.
And that's the man that had the sack earlier in the game. I think he's played well on the defensive side of the ball. Forced a lot of bad passes by their quarterback, and that would be number 44, Wyatt Fielding.
Okay.
So that's my call.
He didn't hedge it. That's okay.
Okay,
Jared, you're up.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
So I know that, things were sloppy at the beginning. But even though, things have been kind of rough there, here and there.
King survey and kickoff.
I'm actually going to go with a starter. But I'm going to go with Jake Parker.
Okay.
Because Jake did well. He managed the thing. There were some of those things now, like sometimes that snap, sometimes when you have a bad snap, that's on two people.
Yeah.
And I'm not one to leave a center hanging out to dry. So, but overall, I think, Jake played well and got it to where we could, all these young guys could get in. Like I could have a couple honorable mentions. If I was going to pick one, I would say, for like this second, third of the game, whatever, or second half, would be Luke.
Yeah.
Luke Linville's played very well. So, run a lot more than I've ever seen him run. So, go ahead, Brad.
Well, I was just going to say, and when Linville was kind of the feature quarterback earlier, he ran the ball a lot.
Yep.
He did throw the ball a little bit, but he did run the ball predominantly. So I'm not surprised to see him run the ball a lot. So, Okay, so for me, I think the kid that really stood out, and he really stood out in the first half when we were kind of putting it all together, and he really stood out defensively. You know, I'm going to go with Spencer Clinton.
Okay.
45.
Okay.
I thought
right.
he played. He had a really good first half. Hadn't had to play a lot in the second half here, so we haven't seen him as much. Really kind of been an odd performance by the team tonight. It's really been hard to kind of focus on one kid, but I think Spencer has done a good job in this game. I thought he did a good job defensively in the first half when we were kind of still setting, still kind of starting to dominate the game.
I can get behind the Spencer Clinton vote. I think he's had a good game, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yep.
And I think that's what we all came into the game thinking, that we wanted to kind of see solidified a little bit. So.
And I think Parker has been important to the win, but I think he would like to have had a couple turnovers. I think he'd like to have those back.
Yep. Man, give that Lexington kid a little credit. He fought for those last couple of yards to get across the first down line. Interesting.
Things that make you safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Very few things leave us speechless, ladies and gentlemen. And
that did it.
That did it.
So here we go, Lexington to get a nice positive yardage for Lexington, trying to put another one on the board here. Wolves leading 45-12 with 4:04 to go in the ball game. Next week we talked about we will be on the road at Kingston. So
from the stands in front of the press box.
From the stands in front of the press box. We've done it a few times. It's been a couple of years.
So I'll tell you who's going to win next week is BG's Catfish.
Yes,
who's going to win
100%.
Next week.
So we're out of school. I believe we're going to leave early enough to go get some BGs before the ball game.
Yep, there you go. If you haven't ate there before, make sure and get you a little Catfish.
For sure, because I have to be there.
Oh yeah, for your test.
Day off thing. No, this is like a required state.
Nice job that time by number 55 for the Wolves. Let's see who 55 is. I don't know who that is.
I have to leave at 2:58. Say that one more time, Brad.
Number
Colton
55.
Horton.
Colton Horton.
On the play.
Oh, Scooter.
Nice. Did a good Scooter.
Scooter Horton.
Scooter Horton. Okay. Well, there's one I hadn't heard before.
Yeah, that is Scooter Horton.
Okay. Nice job that time playing a one-on-one tackle, bringing him down for a loss.
Mr. Mapes got that name wrong.
Quarterback's going to keep this time. Oh, just missed outside. Up, able to get the first down.
Squeeze just under 3 minutes to go in this ball game.
What's that?
That's my kid going back out on the field.
Oh, hey.
Go play a little defense now.
Go, kid. I don't know that kid's name, but go, kid.
That's right.
It's going to be like Rance. I don't want to say his name either.
This is probably his favorite position to play.
Linebacker?
A little linebacker.
Oh, nice run that time. But he broke through 3 or 4 tackles there before the Wolves are actually able to bring him down.
The tackle.
Okay. All right.
Little more than 2 minutes left in this ball
Maverick
game.
Alexander. Way to go.
Dallas in on that tackle.
Hey, there you go. Freshman there.
That's the entrepreneur. Tried to get me to trade me a sucker for a Chromebook today.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Good choice.
Shout out to car salesman Dallas Gonzalez.
That's accurate.
Low snap. Ooh,
ball on the ground.
Ball out.
Uh-oh. That looked like we might have recovered that. Let's see. Nope. It looks like they're going to get it back. I thought we might come up with the ball there. We did not, it looks like. It's going to keep that clock rolling, though.
minute 22
Hey, you'll have
to
about
go
an
in the
hour
ballgame.
to get out to A&W.
Yes,
right,
if you are
A&W.
in town and you are hungry, A&W is staying up open late tonight till 10:45. Go get you some cheese curds and a root beer.
Going to be singing a little karaoke out at
Down at
River
the
Bottom Bar.
River
If you want to
Bottom.
come join me here in a little bit. Little post-game activity. But I think I'll have my cheese curds before I do that.
There you go.
Number 63 on the tackle there. Don't know who that is.
Luke
Johnson. Thank you, Dr. Mapes. Brings up fourth and
hope all these people
about
pick
2.
up their trash.
4th and 2. That's right. So Wolves are going to be victorious.
Not that, again, we talked about it last week, you know.
Low snap again.
Not the prettiest game, but a win is a win.
Win is a win is a win. So,
you know, so you take it, you move on to next week, but definitely some stuff to talk about tomorrow in the video session, in the film session for the boys. I would imagine ball security, high priority in those discussions.
Yep.
You know, snaps probably going to be part of those discussions as well. I would imagine to see just a kneel right here, 10 seconds on the clock.
Sure. So next week we are on the road at the Kingston Redskins. Again, Wolves looking to start that winning streak again.
Luke going to stay on the sidelines for this, Neil. It's actually looks like it's going to be freshman quarterback Gage Kopenbarger going to go out and take the snap.
Oh, wow. Nice, okay.
Shout out to Gage Kopenbarger, one of our biggest sponsors that have been with us for a few years now, Hilltop Animal Health.
There it is. Takes his knee, and that's going to be a ball game. Wolves are going to win 45-12. We will be on the road next week at Kingston trying to get back on the winning side against the Redskins. Redskins able to get that the last time we played on in their favor.
Right.
So
yeah, that was been a couple years ago. That was a latter end of the season
district
game. It basically decided who won the district.
Yeah.
And really gave Kingston the district win, but actually ended up putting Davis out of the playoffs.
Yep.
So that was a heartbreaking loss for the Wolves. So we're going to go back down there this Friday night, try to avenge that loss, which I think the boys can do. But again, definitely got to clean some stuff up before then.
So you've been listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. This is Brad Bentley, Jared Morris, and Bobby Alexander. We will be back next Friday.
On the road.
On the road at Kingston. So go Wolves.
We'll see you there.